We are here back and having a good day. I hope you guys are having a good day as well. Hello, Tova. Thank you for joining the live. So ready for my daily dose of dragon feather. I missed you guys yesterday. I've been very busy. I've been trying to live a better life. I've been doing so many things, but today I am back and I have a second to hang out with you. So if you are excited to be bored with me today, then leave a like on the live and leave a comment, leave a question if you have anything you'd like to do for your daily dose of dragon feather today. I am literally doing not much of anything. So what that means is that I should probably brush my hair because I just woke up. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. I am currently just kind of waiting for my boyfriend to be done with some work, like most days. And when he's done, we're probably gonna go get some lunch. But for now, I'm hanging out with you guys. And next time, I'm hoping that he will come and hang out with me. So leave a like on the live if you want my boyfriend to join us next time. I'm really trying to get this to just stay. Can we stay? It's not staying, guys. Oh, we have a little visitor. Say hello.
Say hello. Say hello to live, Miss Nini Kamini. This is my little kitten. Her name is Niana Canminas. She's very, very sweet. She's very, very bad. She likes to eat everything. She's very cute, though, and she's so squishy.
Come back, Nini. Nini, come back. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Please leave the like. Please leave it alone. See, these are our crystals for when our friends come over. We have them take some tourmaline and some rose quartz for protection and love on the way home. So there's this, but she is about to disappear.
Are you gonna disappear, Nini? Are you gonna disappear, Nini? Oh! Nini? Nini, where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, bye! Bye, little kitten. Bye, little kitten.
I love that cat. Okay, I love the mascara, so vibrant. Yes, thank you. My favorite thing in the world is blue mascara, okay? Let me tell you something. I finally found the Saint Laurent blue mascara. And I'm so happy about it. It like literally reminds me about like the 20s. This outfit today is very Y2K. So the early 2000s, that's the time I'm from. So leave a like if you love the Y2K outfits. But anyway, I'm just gonna kind of like, I guess, wander my house. I literally have nothing better to do. I am mostly just trying to let you guys know that if you're bored, like if you're aggressively bored today, you might be entitled to some compensation in the form of this live stream. So if you're excited for that, let me know. I'm using my little cinema roll brush. This is my comb right now. It's super cute. It's like a switchblade, but like a comb. It's like it goes like this and you go, then it like locks into place. I like literally just woke up, so I'm just, you know what we do on the live. We brush our hair while we're waiting for everybody else to join. So today I just kind of figured we would just, hang out, chat. I might spill some tea. I might talk some shit. Just the things that we normally do. So if you guys want to like turn this stream into something else, we can do that. It's kind of just like up to you guys today. So I'm personally just waiting for dinner time, So there's that. I don't know what we're gonna eat for dinner, but it might be the cat. So I'm sorry if you guys don't like jokes like that. My boyfriend and I, we always joke about eating our cat because she's so cute. She's literally the cutest little thing I've ever seen. I love her. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm rambling so hard. All right. Anyway, please, if you're watching this on the playback, like maybe just skip ahead a little bit because we're a little frazzled today. But that's okay. It's been getting really hot today. It's like so started to like get like aggressively hot outside, and that's when I like completely quit my life during the day. I just become nocturnal in the summertime because where I live in California, it's just like I can't handle like 90+ degree weather. Sometimes it's like 100+ degree weather every day in the summer, and it's just, I will sleep during that time. I will come out at night. I am a hooligan at night. Dude, LA at night with like the summer night weather is so much fun. I can literally wear like a bikini outside at night in the summertime and still be sweating. Like that's my favorite part of California, but I hate the summertime days. They're really, really difficult. I have no mouth and my screen. Thanks joining the live. Dragon Feather Boredom is my middle name. Yeah, actually, that's a really dope middle name. I think you should patent that. It seems pretty legit. I personally am just like in this stage of life where I'm like where I'm going through a lot of transitions in my life. I feel like a lot of people are. And like right now, I'm like really just learning that like the only thing that matters is taking care of myself before everybody else. Like I used to like have so many like emotional issues simply because I thought other people were responsible for like my emotional well-being. And I kind of realized that like that's a little nosy, girlfriend. Like I was like, oh my gosh, every time I feel like emotionally unstable, I feel like it feels like everybody else's responsibility to fix me. That was a little toxic, isn't it? That was a little toxic of me. So like I had to kind of just like realize that I have to take care of myself, guys. Like I can't be doing these, you know, these like little bingers anymore. These like nighttime bullshits. Like I can't be doing those things. It's just, it ruins my nervous system. It ruins my day, it ruins my nervous system, and it ruins my relationships. And the second that I started prioritizing myself and my own stuff, everything seemed to just work out pretty easily. Like I used to just think everyone was out to get me. I used to feel like, you know, my boyfriend wasn't good to me. I used to think that like my friends didn't give a shit about me. I used to think that like the hatchlings forgot about me. I thought you guys forgot about me. Yeah, I was literally creating my own little bubble there. It was kind of a little bubble of prison torture, actually. And so I had to be like, oh, if I can like torture myself mentally, couldn't I like heal myself mentally? I think that's a possibility. So that's kind of where that started. Also, my dad growing up, fun fact, actually really silly fact. You are the center of your universe. Yes, that's why it's called the U in verse. Please, language is so important. Literally just look at it. You in verse. What does that mean? You're in songs. Okay, sweet girl. Yeah, that's what it means to be in the universe. You in verses and chapters and all of that. Oh my gosh, language is fun. I love breaking words down that way and finding like alternative meanings in words. So like television tells lies to your vision. I love that one. You know, we like breaking words down that way. It's very, very, very important. Drew's Paranormal Vlog, #Scotland. Thanks for joining the live. Blessings from Scotland. I would love to go to Scotland. One day I will go to Scotland. I am Scottish. Never been. An American. Have like all of the Celtic bloodlines over here. So Scotland. We love the Scots over here. I'm probably pretty sure that's not the best Scottish accent in the world, but that's the best that I got for you today. Hey, Tragic Nostalgic. Glad you could join the live. I have a problem with fearing abandonment and obsessing over how I can get the attention of the ones I love and am drawn to. So that's where my mind goes when I'm bored. That's fun. #sarcasm. Yeah, no, because like here's the thing, me too. Like, and here's the problem, like my boyfriend loves to, like, he just loves what he does for his work, and he like, you know, just tries to go above and beyond for his clients. You know, I like really appreciate it and I really look up to it, and he like really inspires me. But at the same time, because of that, like he literally sometimes is so busy, you guys. Like sometimes he's just working like 12 to 16 hour days, and like sometimes can't even like he forgets to take a break to eat sometimes. And like when he gets so lost in his like work like that, like sometimes I feel like he doesn't care about me, or he doesn't love me, or like I'm not a priority. And I had to realize the hard way that like that is not reality. Like sometimes my feelings aren't reality, and that's okay. It's just important to know the difference. And then I realized that like actually assuming negative things for my like of the people around me, especially like my boyfriend or like my family or people who I'm close to, assuming the worst of them was killing my relationships. But like now I just assume the best of people who are close to me. Like I know assuming the best of people, like strangers, might put you in danger. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the people who have earned my trust and my and I respect them. Like those are the people who I'm not gonna like be suspicious of. I've been having to really learn that a huge part of my healing journey is learning to actively deny my brain's desire to want to be suspicious of people. Like, I'm not allowed to be suspicious of people unless I genuinely have a reason. Like, if there's a track record, if there's a pattern for this, like, then I can be suspicious. But otherwise, there's no need. It's not necessary. Like, so like, and like also because like he works with like a lot of women in like the music industry, and like sometimes I'll get really insecure about that, you know. I'll be like, oh, like what if he like likes someone more than me, blah 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 blah, and like the only person's issue who that truly was mine. Like all of those like thoughts like literally melt away when I just remind myself how awesome I am. Here, let me give myself a microphone. You don't need to be insecure if you are securely in love with yourself. Thank you. That's dropping the mic. Okay, yeah, honestly, I'm so serious though. It's easier said than done, okay? Like, I still to this day feel insecure. But then when I do have those insecure moments, I have to kind of like ask myself, like, okay, but like, why am I really feeling insecure? And usually it's because like I'm not taking care of myself enough, or I don't have like my YouTube channel the way I want it to be, or like I don't have my music like out yet, or like I haven't performed like live like this, like maybe because like my like I'm not far enough along in this or that to like be at their stage, you know. Like that doesn't mean anything less than me, you know what I mean? Like I was recently kind of feeling super depressed about my music career recently, because like I'm kind of like you would consider like aging out of the industry, but like I had to kind of remind myself that like that kind of way of thinking is literally designed to get people into consumer mentality. Like it's really easy to make money off of people who are afraid that they're gonna miss out on something. You know what I mean? It's hard to make money off of people who are securely attached in themselves, because 9 times out of 10 they're just probably not. You're just probably not, you know? Oh no, I'm talking about like in the music industry. Like I'm not talking about my YouTube channel. I'm talking about like specifically with the other people that I'm working with in the music industry. And like, you know, when I'm going to these shows and I'm, you know, constantly seeing people get opportunities for like performing their music live, sometimes at really incredible events, and like I would be able to have those opportunities. Like I could take those opportunities first, but I just don't have like the music out. Like I don't have like the like material like ready to go be a performer like that. And like sometimes that is the source of my insecurity. And the only way to like combat that insecurity is truly to just make music. It's truly just to like start making my art again. And it's like to focus on me and what I'm doing. Like I can't really get jealous or like sad or envious of people's like accomplishments, even my own boyfriends, like in the music industry, because like I ended up having to like meditate on it the other night, and I basically came to the conclusion that like my guardians were telling me that like, you know, had I chose a different path throughout my life, I would have been further along in my music career than I am now. But the reality is that the universe just had a different plan for my life, and the universe just had a different path for me to walk that's different than the ones around me and around my peers. And that doesn't have anything to say negative towards my music. That has nothing to reflect on me, who I am as a musician. That doesn't mean that like I'm less than any of these other artists that I'm constantly around who have music. That doesn't mean that they're better than me. Like it just means that we're on different timelines and we're on different paths. And like that's something my guardians basically were telling me, that like that's something that I'm not supposed to be sad about anymore. Like that's not my responsibility. You know, it's not my responsibility to get sad and depressed that I'm not further along in my career than I am, because it was my responsibility to do all the other work that took up time. You know, like I needed to do the work on healing my generational trauma. I needed to break my addictions. I needed to escape toxic relationships. I needed to get away from people who were abusing me. That's not my fault. And because I ended up escaping those things, now I have a second chance. And now I'm even able to sit in the same room with these people. Some of these people are like A-list celebrities that I've like grown up watching. I'm like sitting next to them in these like, you know, these like elite private events or whatever. And like I'm feeling hella imposter syndrome sometimes because of like just the way that my journey looks is just different than everybody else around me. And like sometimes I feel like the odd one out, and sometimes I feel like insecure about that. But like my lessons mostly, you know, recently, especially with like my, you know, working so closely with my dragon guardians again, like when it comes to my music career, like I need to have blinders on in a way like that's only focused towards me, if that makes sense. It's like I need to basically understand that like I am exactly where I should be. Everything in my life is exactly as it should be. My career is exactly where it should be. There is no better place for me to be than exactly where I am right now. And like truly feeling that, like sitting with that notion and understanding that like I'm in divine timing with my music career, no matter who I see winning around me, no matter who I'm sitting next to, who might seem like they're way better than me, or who are more famous than me, or who have more music out than me. Like I don't ever need to worry about that because I'm exactly where I should be. And I deserve to take up space, because if I did not deserve to take up space, then the universe wouldn't have created me as a human being. If you are born onto this planet as a human being, if you were born onto this planet as any creature, it is your birthright to take up space. Why? Because you have a body. Your body is your body, and nobody else can tell you what to do with it. You know? So like don't let what anybody else is doing make you feel like your body is not where it belongs, because it does. I promise you, it belongs exactly where you are. Okay? Let me catch up with this chat. Wing hugs. Oh my gosh, wing hugs. Love you guys. Scootland. I love that. That's cute. Let's see. Preach on. Let's see. Hello, how everyone? Hey, Luna Rainbow, good to see you. Thanks for joining the live. But Lucas Morrow, thanks for joining the live. Yeah, I think it's just one of those things, like, sure, your life could have been different if X, Y, Z, and yet here's where you are and where you are going. Yeah, exactly. Tova, thanks for joining. I'm struggling with starting my card astro reading business, imposter syndrome or whatever. Yeah, you know, like, but at the same time, like, don't ever, ever forget that most of your reality doesn't exist, because most of what you're preoccupied making your decisions on is based on like perceived like scenarios you've made in your brain, or like you're based off of like your past experiences. Like your brain is trying to like just keep you safe, and like 9 times out of 10, like the imposter syndrome is coming from the fact that like you've been conditioned your whole life to feel like you're not worthy of what you want in your life, or you've been abused, or you've been subjected to people bullying you, or you've just been like not supported or encouraged to be yourself. And that's where the imposter syndrome comes from. And so the only thing I have found in my life that has been a solution to this is radical self-compassion or radical self-love, and regulation techniques, nervous system regulation techniques like EFT tapping, for example. So like I'm allowed to be in spaces, like I'm allowed to take up space. I'm allowed to take up space. Like I'm allowed to take up space. I'm worthy to sit at the table with the cool kids. Like some of these things are like the way that I would have to like recondition my brain. Like, no, like you're allowed to be next to these people. Like you're allowed to sit next to these people and not like feel weird about it. Like you are where you're supposed to be. Relax. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, right. Yeah, I get it. I need to learn to drive and kick myself. I've not done it yet. I'm 52 and feel 30 though. That's cool though. Judgmental. Hey, thanks for joining the live. I love your little name there. That's kind of funny. Wow. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, of course. Thanks for joining the live. I appreciate you. Missed you all. Missed you too, Luna. You're so sweet. Now, stop eating things. She's literally just eating everything. Here, you want to say hi to my cat again? Say hi, Nini Kamini. Say hi. Say hi. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Oh, so cute. She likes eating my combs. Hey, Nini, don't eat my pen. Don't eat my pen. Yeah? Oh, yes. This one? Do you want this one? Do you want this one? Yeah? She likes to play the games. She will literally eat everything, include... No! Don't do that. She's literally crazy. But she is cute. Oh my gosh, she's just so playful, you guys. Like, she's just a little, like, kooky little weirdo. Say hi. Hello. Hello. Leave a like on the live for my little kitten. She's the cutest. Next time I go live, I'll interrogate her. I'll ask her questions. Maybe she knows secrets about the government. Do you want to be brushed too? Yeah. You pretty kitty. Yeah, you pretty kitty. Yeah. Yeah, you pretty kitty. Yeah. Yes. Ooh. Oh no, you don't like that one? Oh, she doesn't like that one. I'm obsessed with this cat. Thank you for enjoying. Kitty! Oh, she's so cute. I love cats. Yeah, she's my whole child. She's my whole child. Yeah, do your shadow work. It's important. Yes, Drew. We absolutely all need to be doing our shadow work, especially the people who run the countries of the world. They need it more than we do. Okay, I'm terrible about rewinding scenarios and imagining what I want to do or say next. Yes, it's really painful, tragic, nostalgic. Sometimes I literally have to be like, relax. Relax. Oh my gosh, relax. It's so bad. The best way to snap out of it for me is to go on doing something to work on I enjoy, art. Even if it's painful to start, it's worth not sulking and raises my self-esteem in the end. Yes, it's absolutely true. I love using art and love using creativity as a way to kind of like take me out of that and like take me out of those scenarios, you know, because it doesn't even have to be like, you know, anything super crazy. Like sometimes I just like, what's it called? I'll just like do my makeup sometimes, like to just distract myself, you know. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, it's true. Kayushala, oh my gosh, I'm determined to pronounce your name right. Kayushala. Thank you for joining the live. Bagoda. Okay. Kayusha Shayla. Please leave a like if I pronounced your name right. Thanks for joining the live. Love your eyeliner, girl. Oh, thank you. I love blue mascara. It's like my favorite thing in the world. And I finally found some. It's always sold out. But yeah, so blue mascara for the win, guys. I think everybody looks good with blue mascara. I just really do believe these things. So yeah, everybody needs some. So yeah. It just makes your eyes, your natural eye color just go boom in a way that just really is fun. Haha, you made my day. Oh, yay. I'm glad I could make your day. I really hope I did a good job at trying to pronounce your name. I really tried. I really did. But I have a feeling I might have messed it up. I'm almost done brushing my hair, so we're about to skip to the next part of this live. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. I think we might just do a little like crystal show and tell. Because my boyfriend got me a new crystal yesterday and it's like actually the craziest thing in the world. I will show you as soon as I'm done with my hair though. Do you guys have a favorite crystal? Like leave your favorite crystal in the chat maybe? We could talk about our favorite crystals. I wish I could wear makeup again soon. I got sick, sensitive skin. Oh, okay. Here, Lunar Rainbow, let me help you out a little bit. You might not be able to buy like commercial makeup with that, but what I will say is that I've been doing more and more research on like makeup and like skincare, and what I've been learning is that like you shouldn't be wearing makeup like on your skin that you can't like physically eat. Like you shouldn't be putting anything on your skin that you actually cannot eat. And I know that just like pretty much null and voids every single makeup product on the planet, which is why I've been looking into how to start like making my own makeup from like natural things that actually help you like be healthy. So there's actually something that you can use, Luna. Have you heard of Kohl? It's spelled Kohl. It's from the Middle East, and it's basically a natural like grayish black eyeliner that you're actually supposed to like put on before you go to bed. It's like antimicrobial and actually helps with your vision. I definitely recommend looking into Kohl if you have like sensitive skin and you want to wear like eyeliner. I'm still learning about all the other like alternatives, like, you know, for like lipstick or for like mascara or foundation or things like that. Like when I figure those things out, like I'll like make videos about them. But like I said, here for my what's it called? Here on my channel, I'm gonna start posting like a bunch of shorts that are just like geared towards like how to make stuff like that, if that makes sense. Let's see. My fave crystal is rose quartz and moonstone. I love moonstone. Prehnite is my favorite, dude. Prehnite. Tova, thank you, Sarah, for your words earlier. Amazing. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Thank you for listening. But prehnite has been one of my favorite crystals recently. I have a tower of prehnite somewhere. I don't know why it's missing, but I really hope I can find it. My crystals, sometimes they just kind of disappear on me until I learn lessons, and then they'll reappear if I'm worthy. That's just how it is. But that's just kind of what happens when I do the moving thing. Sometimes crystals like to jump around, but hopefully I didn't lose any for real. Anyway, I have this really pretty prehnite tower. I have like some prehnite tumbles. I also have like my boyfriend has like a prehnite like bracelet, and it's like the healer, like the stone that heals the healer. It's like known as the healer's healer. And I just love working with this crystal, especially in tandem with like azurite. Azurite plus prehnite is such a fun combination. You totally should try it. Amethyst mixed with citrine is called ametrine. Yes, I love ametrine. It's a really beautiful crystal. I love prehnite too. Yes, Tova, prehnite is the winner in this chat apparently. Since I've been working a lot with prehnite, like it's absolutely become one of my favorite crystals really quickly. Like I only discovered it a couple months ago, but like I'm so obsessed with it. And like my favorite thing about it is that like I used to think that like all the little black parts of prehnite, it was like tourmaline, like black tourmaline. No, like all the little chunks of like darker green in prehnite is actually epidote, and I think that's really cool. So like if you didn't know that, like hell yeah, shout out to the dark green bits in your prehnite. It's epidote. Fun fact, actually really sad fact, I had a prehnite little bubble that I got from what's it called? What is the place called? Venice Beach, but I lost it. It was so sad. So sad. Anyway, Jonathan Allen, hey, thanks for joining the live. Woo! Rocking the midriff today. Slay queen. Oh my gosh. Most of the time, I'm not wearing pants. And you guys just see my face. And that's that. Have a good day with that. Falling in love with mossy agate. Yeah, dude. Have you seen some like druzy mossy agate? I've been looking at some like mossy agate that has like really pretty druzy pockets on it, and they're just amazing. I've also been talking to the owners of Rock Paradise, which is a crystal store that I work with. I'm about to show you a crystal that my boyfriend got me from them, because we do some marketing work for them, so they pay us in crystals. They're so sweet for that. I don't even know if I can pick up this crystal that my boyfriend got me. That's literally how serious it is. So let's see if I can do it. Actually, no, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can pick it up. Ready, set. Oh my god, I can, but it's so heavy. Are you guys ready? So this is a chunk of aquamarine. And here's what it looks like. Ah, it's so heavy. It's so big. Hold on. This is my aquamarine chunk, my beautiful darling. This is my hand for comparison, okay? The value of this is about $2,000. That's at least the retail that it was retailed for, but like I said, we do marketing work for these guys, so they like just pay us in the crystals that we want. It's so sweet. I'm going to be going live with them soon on their actual on their social media, and the idea is, if everything works out, that like once a week, we're trying to figure out which day will work the best, but like once a week or like once every 2 weeks, I'm gonna be like a guest host for their crystal live sales. It'll be super fun. So if you guys are like interested in getting like crystals, I'm also working on a discount code for you guys. We're gonna have a discount for Rock Paradise called the Hatchlings, or like Hatchling Clan or something like that. So we're hoping to get that out before June 1st. We're hoping all of these things go and work out before June 1st. But like I said, I don't know when we're actually going to be able to do all of that. So, but I will keep you updated. The best place to stay updated on that is on my Instagram, @Azura Dragonfeather, same name as the channel. So there's that. I hope you guys enjoy the aquamarine. We also have a couple of giant spheres down here. This is aquamarine too. This is also my hand for comparison. We have labradorite, we have aquamarine, we have blue calcite, and then we have rose quartz. So whoever said rose quartz was their favorite, this is the one. Okay, this one, amazing. I guess we'll just do a little crystal show and tell, because why not? We have in the kitchen, here, let me turn these lights on. In the kitchen, we have these giant crystal. This is my hand again for comparison. They are huge. That is a candle for comparison. That's also my boyfriend's wallet. Please don't look at that. But yeah, so like this is the biggest one. This one is, I want to say this is like 2 feet tall. Yeah, almost 2 feet tall. Again, like this is like the marketing work we do, if that makes sense. Yeah, blue calcite is such a nice energy. Big balls, big family jewels. Who said that? Clay Thug. Thanks for joining the live. Your comment is so funny. Oh wow, I love those crystals. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we also have like more small ones too. I can show you some smaller ones. We have, hold on. We have, let's see. We have some in the bathroom actually. Let's see. We have a pretty giant one in the bathroom. We have this one in the bathroom. I love this one. These are just some rose quartz. That's obsidian. And then we have like some other ones back here. Like this is an azurite sphere. This is like so beautiful. I'm so obsessed with this one. And then we have, this is a really pretty chunk of like raw blue lace agate. It's like my favorite blue lace. It's so pretty with the like the jewel, the druzy in the middle. I guess this is turning into a crystal show and tell. But that's cool. We love our crystals. Oh yeah, you guys, I have Vivianite. Hold on. Here's some Vivianite. This, hold on, let's see if I can get it in the light to show you guys like through the light. No, it's not gonna show. Let's see. There we go. You can see it's kind of like blue. Yeah, it's a really pretty color. This one is so pretty. It's also known as like the necro crystal. Vivianite grows on dead bodies, but this one did not grow on a dead body, I promise you. We thought so originally, but that's not how that works. Looks like the world. Wow. Yeah, honestly, it literally looks like planet Earth. And then we have like all of these little towers here. Not all of them are mine. Some of them are my boyfriend's. But like, let's see which one. This one's my boyfriend's, but it's really pretty. Really pretty. And then let's see. I have some more azurite in here, like, cause my name's Azura for those of you guys who are new. So I collect azurite. This is one of my best pieces. It looks like malachite. It's like, hold on. It's like so dark. I can't even. And then the back looks like this. But like this is just, it's like a polished, I'm trying to get the blue to show up. Yeah, there we go. It's like, dude, what is that? What is that? I don't even know how that's real. But like this color blue in nature is just so rare. Like it just doesn't really exist in nature. So that's why the Egyptians would use these crystals to make themselves some eyeliner. Because they couldn't find it anywhere else. Okay. That's the truth. I also have some really interesting pieces of azurite over here too. Let me see. I have this one that has galena on it, actually. This one has, hold on. This one is like, see this little like silver piece, that's galena. But then this is like a little like druzy, azurite druzy. I just like crystals, man. I just like rocks. Rocks are rocking on. And then this pyrite piece, there's a lot of stuff on top of it, but like this pyrite chunk is my boyfriend's, and we put like, we charge stuff on it, but like this is part of it. And this is my pyrite necklace. But like, yeah, we have like some manifestation money and stuff on here. But this is like the little crystal section. It's an absolute mess with my little Sailor Moon Sanrio mirror thing in the middle of just moving a bunch of things. So there's that. But he's working, so I'm gonna leave him alone. Let him do his thing. Holy shit. I can use some of those crystals as seer stones. Yeah, they're really good ones, actually. Oh yeah, and the big ones. I know my room's kind of a mess, but like this amethyst geode for the win, and we have the matching one over there. Hell yeah. It's pretty cool. They're really pretty. Perfect abundance piece. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. Perfect abundance crystal. But of course, the main star of the show today is the aquamarine. I'm pretty sure these pieces are mica. It looks like just like dirt on camera, but like they're actually like a really reflective, like you can see a little bit on here. But yeah, it's really pretty, and like I am just beside myself with how beautiful this is. So I really need to go get so much more crystals. Oh my gosh, Luna, I'm gonna help you. I'm working on like doing just like some deals with Rock Paradise where I can get you guys just awesome hookups. I'm just working on like making some bundles with them, like where I'm gonna offer like hand curated bundles from Rock Paradise, like, but I put them together for you. So we're working on it. Just have some patience. We're gonna start marketing that pretty soon. I'm just waiting on some of the approval stuff to go on. Just, you know, with the owners of the store, and then it will be all ready to go. It will be very, very, very exciting. OMG, I'm so jealous. I hope one day I can have as many as you do. I love crystals. Okay, so here's the thing. I am getting to the point where I like have just like, because of the work that I do, I just have a really good access to crystals. And so I'm trying to see if I can start doing like giveaways like on the channel and just like on my social media, but just of like really just like high quality pieces that just like you would like never be able to buy otherwise, like, but other than like winning it from the channel, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to make it to where like the hatchlings can have like just where it's as easy for the hatchlings to get like as much access as possible to like these like crystal deals, because like if like what's the point in like getting awesome hookups with crystals if I can't share with the hatchlings? Like that's lame. So I was just like, just so you know, it needs to happen, okay? Yeah, I've been working on a copper deposit in Broken Hill and have gotten to collect really amazing azurite at the source, but a collective. First of all, thanks for joining live. Second of all, awesome name. Third of all, bring me next time. Oh my gosh. I'm waiting on, because like the owners of Rock Paradise, they just got a shipment of oh, you're an exploration geologist. That's amazing. We're hanging out with a giant chunk of what's this called? Aquamarine? Say hi to Aquamarine. She's so big. She's so thick. Hashtag switch. So I'm just like, I'm literally just cuddling with the Aquamarine. Hello, welcome to the live. Please subscribe if you like to cuddle with giant $2,000 rocks too. That's gorgeous. Awesome color and thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Please subscribe. I love crystal people. You are the coolest people. We are more crystal people. We have more. We have the giant rose quartz sphere, blue calcite sphere, aquamarine sphere, and labradorite sphere. This sphere weighs more than I do. It's 122 pounds. I cannot even lift that. We need movers to move this. It's very big, okay? I'm very fortunate to get paid in crystals to do the work that I do. I thank the universe every day for my job. I really do. Been a subscriber for like 10 years. Oh, I started watching your witchy vids in high school. Dude, that's so awesome. I need to make more crystal content though, and I'm pretty sure you would agree with me. I'm trying to see, because like the thing that I like about Rock Paradise, you guys, is that like the owners, they go to the mines themselves and like make sure that like it's good, like they're getting a good like situation, you know, like some of the mines like are just really bad sources of like, oh, I don't know, human suffering. So please don't buy Larimar for that reason. Larimar is just all blood crystals, okay? Just all blood money for that shit. So many people die in those mines. Do not buy Larimar, okay? If you can avoid it, please don't. If you already have some and you didn't know, I know it's hard, but please just don't do it again. Brought to you by Aquamarine, okay? If you like that color, get Aquamarine instead, okay? We don't need the Larimar. It's cute, it's a cool color, but just no, we don't need the bully. We don't need the blood money, okay? But yeah, so like I'm hoping that next time they go to one of the mines, where they go to like, you know, purchase the crystals that they sell, like I'm hoping that they'll take my boyfriend and then I can like, you know, make a video about, you know, just rock hunting. It would be amazing. I'm gonna get Dalmatian Jasper for the first unicorn I met the other day. Initiation, time on full moon. Oh my gosh, tragic nostalgic. That's so exciting. I love Dalmatian Jasper. It's such a fun crystal. It's so pretty. I've been with you for 10 years. I love you. Oh my gosh, Luna Rainbow. I'm gonna cry. We're really family. This is why I said I adopted all of you guys, because like I have sometimes a better relationship with some of y'all than I do with my own family. But that is not my decision. They made that decision. Okay, all right. Good talk. All right. Yes, please. More crystal content. I love to see balling and mining blog. Yeah, I have to do a mining blog. That would be so much fun. and important to see ethical and environmentally conscious mining. Yes, yes, we are. Hugs. Let's. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. No, but seriously, that's like something that like I kind of get, I kind of, what's going on? Why is my live being weird? Okay. I don't know if something just happened. I just got a weird screen on my phone. But like, what was I talking about? Mines? Oh yeah. So like, I didn't realize that a lot of the genocides going on around the planet right now, especially in Congo, is absolutely about mining minerals such as cobalt, coltan, and of course other things too. But truly, fundamentally, like, when it comes to mining things, especially crystals, it just becomes a really gray area for like ethical practices. And there's actually some people in the witchy community who like claim that like all crystals, like owning any crystals is unethical, like purchasing any crystals is unethical. Some would even go as far as to say, as it's RAPING, the world, like the R word, it's R wording the world, or Mother Earth. And I understand that take, it's true, but like at the same time, it's like not a black and white thing, right? Like you have to understand that like my family also owns land where we have access to like crystal, like land filled with crystals. Mostly we do the fossil stuff. Like most of my family that owns land, they do it for the fossil excavation, particularly of like megalodon teeth. That's like a specialty that like part of my family like just focuses on, you know? We find fossils and stuff of like, you know, marine creatures because of the property that we have. And we'll find a lot of silica based crystals on the property because it's very silica dense, you know, in the land. And so some of these crystals are literally just sitting in the dirt. Like you could literally like run your hand like this, just like you could just run your hand through like the dirt and like pick up little crystals. Like some of the crystals are literally that easy to find. Like that is just nature. Like it's no different than you picking up a rock. Yes, I understand sometimes when you have to dig deep down in the earth and get like the bigger pieces, like, you know, like what's it called, like this one, or like, you know, the crystal spheres, or like those giant ones I have over there, or like the geodes, you know. It just really depends on the mine. It depends on where the mines are, how it's affecting the locals, and all of that, you know. You know, you got to be kind of careful with where your amethyst comes from if you're buying like giant amethyst cathedrals, because some of those are mined in Brazil underneath giant mountains that like have completely crippled the cities above them from building anything taller than like I think two or three stories. Like they're just like their cities are just like permanently affected because the mine is directly underneath them. So there's I could probably do a whole video on the ethics of crystals. I've really dove deep into this shit. I've been researching this for like the better half of a decade, probably almost a decade at this point. And like I know from personal experience, I have crystals that are just unethically sourced, because of course I just didn't know any better. Any diamonds, before like lab created diamonds really came onto the market, are pretty much all blood diamonds that directly support the blue and white country that is not real. So there's that. Like, so this is why like I understand where people are coming from when they say like crystals are like unethical. Like, and sometimes a lot of practitioners will just take the approach of, I'm not going to purchase crystals because I can't guarantee. Fair. That's fair. I totally understand that. But to say that like purchasing any crystal is unethical, like that's just not how this world works. It's not like absolute black and white like that. I'd love to learn more about that. Yeah, dude. Oh yes, please do a video. I want to add them to my art, which means I would have to buy them in bulk. Yes, tragic nostalgic. So the things that are gonna actually be the best crystals to like use are gonna be quartz based. So like clear quartz crystal is just so abundant on the planet that like it's mostly gonna come from an ethical source. Like yes, there's gonna be like some unethical like clear quartz mines. Obviously, there's just so many clear quartz mines. But again, sometimes you just got to do a little bit of digging. And like personally, like I don't really buy crystals from other crystal stores other than Rock Paradise now, simply because I have such an intimate understanding of where their crystals are sourced from. And like, you know, I'm really trying not to purchase crystals too, which is why I'm trying to focus on doing trade and bartering as much as I can in my life. I've talked about this a little bit on the channel before, but after like 2020 happened, and especially like the George Floyd like protests really made me not want to like spend money as recklessly as like I used to. Like sometimes I'll spend money, you know, for like I'll go shopping, like I'll get clothes, like I'll get things that I like, but like I'm trying not to like spend like huge lump sums on like things that I adore, like crystals or like instruments or like technology, because if I can like trade it or if I can barter it, that's the idea. I hope that makes sense. Hey, Cozy Crossings. Hey, thanks for joining the live. If you're bored, you may be entitled to compensation. So thanks for joining the crystal. We're talking about crystals right now, but thanks for joining the live. Zombie, thanks for joining the live. I love crystals. I love you. Hope you're doing great. Crystal ethics video would be excellent. Lucas Mara, you got it. I will be sure to write on some like points to talk about. Sounds like more common low price crystals are less dangerous on ethics then? No, actually, you'd be surprised. A lot of the like low grade amethyst is actually unethically sourced. So like I said, you really just kind of have to do a little bit of digging. And this is a great topic, so I'm more than happy to like do an in-depth like discussion about this. And it would actually be really cool if I could try and get like maybe one of the owners of Rock Paradise on the live with me to talk about it. Because he obviously knows more than I do. And you know, like he's also had to learn the hard way a little bit too sometimes. Do you believe crystals have healing powers? Of course I do, yeah. I believe that crystals have consciousness too. And the reason why I believe that is because I've literally gone into like pitch black rooms, dead silence, absolutely stillness, with nothing but a rock in my hand, as they would say, a rock in my hand. For namesake, let's just say I had a chunk of rose quartz in my hand. I would sit in the dark, sit in the stillness, sit in the silence with a rock of rose quartz in my lap and meditate and ask it questions, and I would genuinely receive answers. I think they have a consciousness, and if you disagree, that's cool. But I talk to rocks, and hey, you know what? I'm doing much better in my life these days. Actually, used to be a very depressed person. Not since I started talking to rocks. Talk to rocks. It's a good idea. I do recommend it. That's why this one's here. I used to talk to this rock all the time while it was in the Rock Paradise store, because this was like in their storefront for years. And I literally, do you like Sage? Do you mean Sage Sam? Go check out Sage Sam on Spotify. He's my friend. He makes music, and I'm hoping to get on one of his songs here pretty soon. And hoping to have him on one of my songs. But if you mean sage, as in the thing that you burn, I don't burn sage, no. I love the smell of it though, but I do not personally use it in my practice. But yes, so this right here, I subscribe to Animism. If you do not know what Animism is, excuse me, it basically says that everything has a consciousness, and it's mostly referred to and revered in like indigenous cultures. This is where we see it take most of like, well, at least most of the knowledge that I have about animism comes from the indigenous communities. And even their languages were like created in a way that encompasses the consciousness of what we would consider an it, right? Like if you ask anyone, if I were to ask people on the street, is this aquamarine an it or a who? 9 times out of 10 people would say it's an it. Why? Because we've been conditioned through our language to believe that something that cannot move, like a rock or like a tree, has no consciousness. Like if it doesn't have a brain, it doesn't have consciousness. But like this doesn't have a brain, but he's still chilling with me, and or she, I don't know what your gender is. I'm not trying to impose that on you. I'm not trying to misgender my crystal here. But like, you know, you never know. You know? You never know. We don't know. I don't know. Okay? But I talk to rocks and they talk back to me. Okay? Like, does that make me crazy? Maybe. But you know what? I'm doing great. Okay, ow. I'm doing great. Okay, I have a really good life going for myself right now. not trying to stop talking to rocks because they're helping me get there. I buy mine from independent witchcraft shops, but I've never looked into where they get them from. I feel like my eyes have suddenly been opened to your cozy crossings. Yes, I'm so happy to hear that, because I honestly it didn't really click for me about like crystal mining practices until I started really working with Rock Paradise and just heard a lot of just like what the owner was like telling me. You know, he was just telling me a lot of like how it's not a really good experience. You know, there's some of these mines for certain crystals, like Larimar, for example, are heavily funded, heavily like functioning through the explicit reliance on like child labor for a lot of these places. And of course they're not paying these kids like anything. Like maybe they're lucky enough to make $1 USD a day. And it's just like, I don't want to create a demand for that if I can avoid it. Like, I don't need to buy crystals, like it's fine, you know. Like yeah, that's why when I open up my Etsy store again, I probably won't sell crystals like as their own thing, but like I'm always gonna include crystals as like the free gift that I give you. And like if you were to buy my jewelry, or if you were to buy like my handmade books or my spell kits or anything like that, like because like I like, again, like I just have access to so many crystals because of the work that I do, and like I don't need to sell them. I hope we're making sense. A zombie, you have really great skin. Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a zombie. I've seen crazy. You're not crazy. Oh, I appreciate this. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. You know, I feel like my life is a very, very precarious balancing act between sanity and insanity, and I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I mean, I have full-blown conversations with the moon, so no judgment here, dude. Yes, I do too. And honestly, some people think they're like, oh, you talk to dragons? Oh, you're weird. I'm like, you talk to Sky Daddy? He talks back to you? We are not different. Okay. You call him Sky Daddy, I call mine Dragon Guardian. Have a good day. Bye-bye. You know, like I just... Oh my gosh. Did you see what I said? What said? Oh no, I have to go back. I talk all nature and animals all the time. I have a gift feeling the answers and understanding them. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, no, exactly. Like I feel like it's very much like an energetic thing, right? Like it's like I sense the response from the crystal, right? Like I'm not, what's the word? It's not like they physically speak to me. It's not like my ears are hearing words. It's not like Aquamarine speaks English. It does not, okay? I'm saying it just like it's a feeling. It's a vibe. It's a sensory thing. It's witchcraft. No, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just don't. Thanks for the live. Got to go, but glad to chat. Hell yeah, thanks for joining. It was so happy to have you. Yes, I did see what you said this time. I always wanted one of your handmade books. When I was 13, I followed along your tutorial to make one. Oh my gosh. No, I have to start making more soon. The reason why I haven't made any in so long is because, one, I was kind of like trying to save my life from my depression, and now where I'm at, I just don't really have like a good like solid setup for like actually like an art studio. Like I used to have that kind of space where I used to live, but like this summer we're gonna be getting more space, so like no worries about that. We'll definitely have more time. I'm the same way with trees. I'm really interested in Celtic tree magic. Yes, cozy crossings. I've been learning so much about trees, especially how trees and planting trees is not always a good thing. Oh my God, I can't even believe it. I always thought planting trees was a good thing. Leave a like on the live if you think planting trees, no matter the circumstances, is a good thing. I thought I too am guilty. But then I realized that there used to be this thing, this little blue and white box, this tin, okay, that the blue and white country used, is not real, to collect money to plant trees in Palestine. And what happened is they were planting European trees on the land of Palestine. And it was completely ruining the land because last time I checked, European trees don't belong in Palestine. Anyway, so the whole point of the story is they were using these trees, these European trees, to make the colonial settlers feel more at home. in the land that was supposed to be their land, right? That makes no sense. So they were using these trees, they were collecting money to plant these trees to create kind of a border between like the people who own the land, like the people of Palestine, kicking them out of their space and reclaiming the land for them, the blue and white country, using trees. Oh no, sadness. And then the worst part is that because of the climate being so different, these trees actually caught fire. Mass fires all over Palestine because European trees don't belong there. Thank you. Make sure if you're gonna plant the trees, you're planting the trees that are like local to the environment. I need to learn more about trees. I love trees. I could do a whole live stream about trees. Basie, hey, hi, hello. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing well. Lexi Camacho, thanks for the live. Thanks for joining the live. Sorry. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you choose? You, Lexi. Lexi is asking the real questions today. I don't know if I can choose, so I'm gonna give you like a top 3. Numero uno would have to be Canada, probably Brampton. There's something about Brampton, Ontario, Canada that has my whole heart and soul. And then, I know, very specific, Wales, because my ancestry is from Wales. Would love to live there. And lastly, probably somewhere in the Middle East, honestly. I would like to live in Palestine, but not with the is not real. Let's go to the Holy Land. It's a beautiful. Anyway, I would love to live Island or Salem, Massachusetts. Ooh, Salem, Massachusetts is a really good one. I always called a maple tree I've had sort of mother in a way since I was little. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. I love trees. I like literally used to have such an intimate connection with a tree. Like multiple trees actually in my childhood. I had really close relationships with some trees as a kid. And unfortunately, like part of like throughout the years of me growing up, I witnessed those trees get cut down. And I'm telling you, these trees, like I had like intimate relationships with. Like I would go there sometimes every single day after school for some of them and talk to them and like hug them and like bring them offerings and like, you know, bring food for the animals that lived in there. And like I might cry talking about this, but like one day I went back and the tree was gone, you guys. Like let me tell you something about humans and our trees. Humans have such an intimate need for trees, like in every way. Like we literally are made for each other, like match made in heaven. Okay, match made in Eden, I should say. No, basically like these trees, like and it doesn't matter like what culture you're from. Like yes, the tree might, you know, be a different kind of tree, but like let's just take it back to Palestine for a second. The intimate relationship that the Palestinians have with their olive trees, like it was very much intentional to burn those trees down in a way to take away the spirit of the land, of like, you know, the connection between the humans. And the land doesn't forget, you know, like when you love the land that way, like especially when an indigenous people loves the land and then colonial violence comes in and disrupts that, like you guys don't even know, man. You don't even know the scar that leaves on the spirits of the earth. Like I'm not trying to disregard human suffering by any means, not at all. I'm just saying, like, I know personally from my own personal experience in my own family, my grandpa, he fled Ireland and moved to America because he was facing violence from the British settlers, like, and I would not be in America if that wasn't a thing. Like, I just wouldn't exist. So there's that. Fun fact. So a huge thing that pisses us off as Irish people is that when people refer to it as the potato famine, no, it wasn't a potato famine. We were very much intentionally removed from our relationship with the land by British colonizers. And that's why we get so mad. And that's why we were like, Lizzie's in a box, Lizzie's in a box, Lizzie's in a box, Lizzie's in a box. If you know, you know. Leave a like on the stream if you know. But yeah, that's just kind of a thing. Cozy Crossings. Sometimes I hate being British. Yeah, same too, you know. I also have British heritage, and so I really feel like internal conflict sometimes within myself. But that's why, like, a huge part of my ancestry work has been, has basically been just aggressively hating some of my ancestors and using that energy to transmute it into the fuel that I need to, like, make the world a better place. That's the best way I can put it. Like, I just start hating some of my ancestors so hard to create the energy that I need, and then I take that hatred and I transmute it into what I need. I'm not creating energy, I can't do that, but I'm like raising the energy with my hatred, if that makes sense. The hatred is a generator, okay? That's all. How do you feel about permaculture? Finding a spot on the land in my own, creating my own sustainable oasis, abundant life. Food sounds like paradise. Yes, Lila Two Rose, thanks for joining live. Let me just say something. It's really important to just really know the history of, like, your local, like, flora and fauna when you do permaculture, because I know that when I started getting into permaculture, when I was, like, going through my hippie phase, like, as a, like, 18, 19-year-old, when I started getting into it, I was, like, not realizing that some of the things that I wanted to grow were, like, actually invasive species, and then, like, might have done some damage on accident in the backyard of that house. But whoopsie. No, but like, just be a little, like, conscious of, like, just like the natural life around you, I guess, if that makes sense. Basie, as an Arab, I can confirm what Azura is saying is right now. That means a lot coming from you, Faisy. Thank you for saying that, because, like, one of the hardest things for me to witness, like, especially with just what's going on in Palestine, is just, you know, people who love their land losing their land. You know, because, like, I have a very, very, very small experience with that, just from my relationship with the trees that I had growing up, and then going one day to find that they were cut down and just gone. Like, that devastation that I experienced, I will remember for the rest of my life. And, like, I'm not trying to, like, diminish my suffering by any means, but I'm just saying, like, the loss of my tree didn't come from, like, colonial violence. Like, the loss of my tree probably just came from a gardener. Like, in a way, maybe you could consider that colonial violence too. I'm sure it all ties back, you know. It's probably all part of the same thing. They're all connected, but at the same time, like, it wasn't, like, so violently, I guess, done in a way. Like, and so I can't even imagine, like, what that extra added layer is on. Like, imagine someone going out of their way to, like, take your home and then burn your trees down and plant their own. Like, who does that? Oh my gosh. Like, that is some evil shit. Like, that is some fuckery, bro. That is some fuckery. Like, I don't even know. Don't even know. Dragon Fae Rose! Thanks for joining live. Good to see you. Heyo. Dragon hatchling emoji. Love it. Love it. Ancestor work via spite. Yep, that's what my dragon guardians have told me that my ancestor work is supposed to be. For the most part. There's some girls, like some of the women in my ancestry line, who were, like, suppressed and denied their right to be wild witchy women. I connect with those ancestors in a positive way, but almost exclusively the men, we don't like them. I said almost exclusively, okay? We don't hate all the men in my bloodline, but most of the ancestors that I have, trash human beings. We like to hate them. We love to hate them. And we often intimidate them with dragons. It's fun. It's necessary. But, you know, this is just my version of ancestral work. I would be more than happy to talk about it. I have a feeling I might get in a lot of trouble if I talk about it. Might. who knows? We don't know. My roots are from Scotland, but my recent generations have been both England and Scotland. As much as I love English history in some places, some parts make me so ashamed. Yeah, you know, but like you have to understand that like here's what I like have to remind my people who are also British too, and like have English or like British or like any of that kind of heritage, like colonizer, the OG colonizer heritage. It's okay to be British. Like it's okay to be English, it's okay to be a white person. Like what's not okay is like taking away people's livelihoods and property and land and family and will to live and resources and food and water and electricity. That's wrong, okay? That's fundamentally wrong, okay? But like you shouldn't just feel guilty for like waking up as a white person like that. No, that's not your fault. You were just born a white person. Like last time I checked, like that's not a crime. But what I will say is like just have maybe some cognitive awareness to what that means as a white person and like maybe how your life experience is different, because it's very valid that somebody who maybe is a couple shades darker than you, or maybe all the way on the opposite spectrum of the color system that we have, like their life's experience is way different than yours as a white person. And to like just like ignore that is just fucking silly to me. Like just like if you think I'm talking crazy stuff, just go look at the presidents of my country. I can color match all of them except one. I don't really think I need to say anything else on that matter. The family line discussion got me thinking about it. What are your thoughts on past lives reincarnation? Tova, we talked about this a little bit last time. I have extraordinarily like different views on past lives than I would probably say most people do, so I will absolutely do a whole live stream just dedicated onto like my perspectives of past lives, because every single time I've tried to talk about this with people, nobody has ever like had the same like idea about past lives that I have like shared. I mean, I'm talking about like in personal conversation that I've like just chatted with my friends or whoever, like at a bar or whatever. Like nobody has really like had the perspective that I do, so I'm actually just gonna do an entire live stream on that, just in particular. So I'm not gonna go into that on this live stream. I do apologize, but soon. Soon. Let me see. Azura, give us your chat friends' new nicknames. That would be awesome. Daisy, I have DAD, so that would be random for me. Same, tragic, nostalgic. We're gonna, I mean, see, okay, like, yes, I am part of a system, but like, I only come here as Azura Dragon Feather, because the rest of the system doesn't need a channel. Like, they couldn't be bothered, okay? This is mine. This is my place to be, okay? This is my only place to have a fucking identity. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just being a little jokester, okay, guys? Don't take anything I say seriously. That's probably should be, you know what, guys? I might actually change my entire channel description to just maybe don't take me seriously. I'm gonna do that, guys. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, no worries. Looking forward to that. Yeah, dude, same. I can't wait to make that that live. It'll be a good one. I was always told I was Irish and Scandinavian, and then we have the Catholic folk, Catholic pagan going on in my family line, which pulls me all around. Like, I don't know if being Christo-pagan would be for me, because I don't know if they were practicing that way because they wanted to or not, because not all of the conversion was forcible, but historically it was by the sword. That's a hard one for me, because like especially for like my grandpa who was like born in Ireland and like directly came here, who's like an actual immigrant. I try to even talk to him sometimes about like the like Irish mythology, and like it's just like, so it goes really over his head, you know? I mean, I also think it's because like he's kind of like getting older too, but like maybe, I don't know. My therapist randomly said she thinks I have DID 2 weeks ago, and I've been so confused because I have no idea. You know, Cozy Crossings, I personally As much as I probably should go to therapy to get like a proper diagnosis, because I genuinely do struggle with a lot of I just like there's so many things in my life that just like would probably have not happened if I had like a support aid, if that makes sense. Like just a lot of meltdowns, a lot of fights, and just bullshit sadness could have been avoided if I simply just had like a support aid that was like informed on like my trauma and like just, I don't know, mental health awareness. I don't know. But like didn't have access to that and would love to have access to that. But like the reality is like, unfortunately, having some of those type of diagnoses and that type of like medical history can actually unfortunately really affect my music career in the music industry. And I hate to say that. Like, I know that it's probably not as bad as it like used to be. Like, I'm sure if I had like a depression diagnosis, that's fine, but like I'm talking about like DID specifically is extremely polarizing, like especially when a lot of people still know DID as multiple personality disorder. So it's just something that I'm not trying to like have as a label on me, and I won't talk about it. Like I probably won't talk about it even with like DID in the thumbnail or like in the description or like anywhere like in writing on my channel, simply because of the SEO would just tie that kind of content to my channel. Like I can talk about it here and there, but like maybe I'll even make like a whole different channel to talk about it, because I'm more than happy to do that. It's just that like I have worked really hard to recover my mental health to the point to where like I can't be having my mental health be the reason why I don't get further in my career. Does that make sense? Like, I just feel like maybe that would make sense. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I've seen artists make coded music about DID and then come out years later, but I can't remember what the artist's name was. The Vintage System, that's a really, really good idea, actually. Cozy Crossings, I got diagnosed with BPD, and that has affected my life so much. When I had to go to A&E, they assumed I'd injured myself and tried to turn me away. See, BPD, I have such a love-hate relationship with people who get BPD diagnoses, because like some people, like once they get their BPD diagnoses, it actually really helps them like understand themselves and navigate life in a better way, and can be a good thing. And I'm not really disregarding those people. I'm talking about like so many people, especially when they're like women or feminine presenting, and they're like ADHD or like ADHD or like CPTSD or like sometimes more of like a very niche type of mental health disorder. Like 9 times out of 10, like the mental health system is just gonna slap BPD on you because like it's easier, and like the diagnosis process is easier and the medication process is easier. But like the reality is like it's just overdiagnosed, I think, in place of like other things, maybe. I don't know. Karina Capucci, thanks for joining live. Free Palestine, you right. Dragon Bureaus, yeah, and the DID community can be iffy in certain areas, yes. Some diagnoses can hinder your life. I'm self-diagnosed with ASD, but I have ADHD, yeah. So that's the thing. For me, I have like no official diagnoses, and I don't think I will ever truly try to get one, simply because like at this point in my life, I'm not in a place where like it's an emergency that I need care. Like it was an emergency that I needed care like 2.5 years ago, but like by the grace of the gods, I pulled myself out of that. I did have help from some of the people in my life and a couple of hotlines. I do call hotlines sometimes when I struggle with my mental health. Like I'll call 988. That's the hotline that I use. It's always a good idea. Every single time I have called 988 when I was in a crisis mode, I have always had success with that line. So that is what I use for like, say, like sometimes I'll have really bad meltdowns, or sometimes I'll have really bad flashbacks. Sometimes you could just accidentally touch me in the wrong way and I'll literally almost punch you in the face. Like it's not my fault. I promise it's not my fault. And then I will literally feel so fucking shitty about myself when some of those like things happen. And it's like it happens so fast. Like sometimes like I don't even have like cognitive thought over it, and like I just know that that's like a trauma response that like it's out of my control. Like, and the only thing that works to get that under control is consistent, like, you know, like nervous system regulation. Like that's truly the only answer that I have found for my trauma is regulating my nervous system and learning how to cope with elevated fight or flight response, and then learning how to resolve those fight or flight response, and then learning how to like correct or like sometimes even overcorrect just like an overactive like flight or fight response, even at the stupidest of things. Like sometimes I'll hear just something a little too loud and it'll make me jump out of my skin. Like that is what I'm talking about. Like someone with a regulated nervous system isn't gonna be that jumpy if they hear a noise slightly louder, right? That's a huge, like, that was a huge red flag for me, that like I actually was in my like what's it called? I was in dorsal vagal nerve collapse. Like that's how bad it was. I had to recover from that. And like I was able to do that through just like regulation techniques. I'm very grateful I had access to TikTok. I'm really grateful I had access to the internet because it was a huge part of my healing. And I didn't find any help really inside of a therapy situation. Unfortunately, I know it helps some people, but not for me. It didn't work for me. Chemicals and conversation. Thanks for joining live. It's amazing what plants do for a space. The energy instantly feels better. You're absolutely right. It's so, so true. I invite you to learn some of my country's history. I can say this. Tunisia. I'm so sorry if I said your country's name wrong. We're known for having a rich history. That's amazing. I am known for having a really hard time pronouncing things. Anyway, I do apologize. I understand your fear of mental health diagnosis ruining your career. It's the reason why I've never been to therapy. I work in healthcare. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's such a trip. Working in healthcare prevents you from healthcare. I could honestly literally make an entire video on why that's the most fucked up thing I've read today. Dear God, that's so messed up. I was really apprehensive to go to therapy, but the Hecate really pushed me to do it, and it has actually helped me personally a lot. I don't know why there's a "the" in front of Hecate. No, because she is the Hecate. What are you talking about? She's not just Hecate. No. She's the Hecate. She put that there. I don't know why. It wasn't me and it wasn't you, but it was definitely her. She just wants to remind us that she's the Hecate. Don't ever question her authority ever again. Do you understand me? Because it was a very good call on her behalf to send you to therapy. Because honestly, the only times I've ever been to the doctor is because my dragon said, "Get your ass to the doctor. Thank you." I don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure sometimes God tells you to go to the doctor too, if you're a Christian, or if you subscribe to the other God religions. And also, maybe it's your goddess because you don't subscribe to the God religions. And maybe it's just a hunch if you don't subscribe to any of these thoughts. You know, who knows? I never know. That's why I try to do my best. Yeah, I have both autism and BPT, and it was very confusing. Both diagnoses took 5 years. It was a long process. That's another thing. I just like don't really have time to go to therapy in the traditional sense. I just don't have time. Like I'm so constantly busy on like live streaming with you guys, creating content, helping clients, making music, doing a million things, and I don't have time to like properly, I guess, pursue that type of a thing. Like it's just too much, you know? Like I don't know. I hope maybe one day I can get some kind of help. I don't know. Like sometimes I really think about it and I'm just like, I really would just love healthcare.
Yeah.
I would. I really would love that experience. And when I get really down about it sometimes, you know, my boyfriend's really sweet. My boyfriend's Canadian. And he always tells me, he's like, don't worry. He's like, we'll just get you healthcare in Canada. It's fine. And I know he's trying to help me feel better. But, like, the reality is like, no matter what country you in, like, I don't really think healthcare is like good, like it's doing well for you. I don't, unless maybe you're Denmark or Norway or one of those countries that like has the best record to be alive. Anyway, Karina Capucci, my fairy guide, gave me her name, and I feel an overwhelming sense of gratefulness, but also incredibly humbled. I've never felt this way before. I can't exactly explain it, but I tried my best. Karina, I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, sometimes it's almost like it's like you feel incredibly special, but so significantly small is like the way that I feel in those moments, is because like they trusted me with that, but they had no business to. And that makes me very, very insignificant, but also very special that they chose me at the same time. That was really one. I really like that comment. Thanks, Karina. Same, Dragon Pharaohs. The world is just too busy sometimes. We just do the best we can. Yes. Yes, I really think that if you, in any shape or form, are just trying to do the best you can, you're actually doing better than most of the people who should be doing the best they can. I can't show you this drink online. I am still dealing with some cramps and some health issues right now, so I do have to consume my medicine still off camera because YouTube hates me when I do bad things. Apparently, it's bad to medicate. But actually, I just had an idea. I could go buy a bottle, like an alcohol bottle, or I could use like an empty alcohol bottle and put my medicine in the alcohol body. Dude, what if I literally just got like a Don Julio bottle and like put my like medicated beverage in the Don Julio bottle and I just started like drinking it on live? YouTube doesn't mind if you drink alcohol, you guys. It doesn't. No, they actually like that shit. It does really well on the algorithm. Don't know why. We may never know. Basie, whenever you find some time, I highly recommend you watch To Your Eternity. You'll love it, I promise. It's an anime, by the way. Sounds extremely familiar. I might have watched it, but if I haven't, I will definitely check it out. Always, always, always watching. Always watching. Anime, any second I get. Literally just started mine today, lol. Oh, Dragon Pharaohs, I hope that it goes well for you, though. I know it's not easy to do those kinds of things. It can be very, very overwhelming. My recent education therapy, where you learn about your trauma, gave me a book of all the things we talked about. If you wanted, I could send you the pages to read by yourself. Cozy Crossings. I would be so honored if you shared that with me. That would really mean the world to me. Just shoot me a message on Instagram if you could. That would be amazing. Let's see. Carlin Barker, thanks for joining the live. Drunk Minecraft all over again. That was fun as fuck. Back in the day. Have I ever been drunk on my YouTube channel? No. I haven't been drunk on the channel, but I've been on other things on the channel, but that's a different story for a different time. Some of you guys, if you have the wherewithal about you, might be able to tell when I just was not sober. That is the second time I've heard that show recommended today, so maybe it's a sign. Yeah, honestly, Tova, maybe I should watch it too then. I'm getting my tooth pulled on Friday because I finally gave in, as I'm not one for procedures. I see as unnecessary, but off topic a bit, perhaps. But there is a Catholic saint for tooth pain and dentistry, Saint Apollonia. Gosh, really testing my ability to speak today. YouTube gods right now, you're about to do what on YouTube? Yeah, honestly, Stacey, that's a little bit accurate. What anime have you watched recently? Need a summer lineup. I actually have been rewatching Fruit Basket. Have you guys seen Fruits Basket? I don't know if it's an S or not. I read the actual manga when I was in elementary school, but then when it came out with like not the old anime, I didn't watch that one. I'm sure it's good though. I'm talking about like the new like Fruit Basket. So good. I love that one. It has my whole heart and soul. Fairy Tail. Love Fairy Tail. I rewatch that all the time. all the time. Sailor Moon Crystal. Yes, the OG one is good, but the Sailor Moon Crystal, yes, makes me cry like a baby every time. Love that one. What else? I adore, what's it called? It's called Bofuri. How do you spell it? I'm trying to see it in my mind's eye. Third eye, tell me how it's spelled. Bofuri. Bofuri? I think that's how it's spelled. It's basically like, it's like a virtual gaming type of thing. Wait, what's the English name called? It's called I Don't Want to Get Hurt, So I Maxed Out My Defense. That anime, top fucking tier. There will never be a better anime than that. Top fucking tier. If there was an anime that was written about me, Bofuri. Whenever I play like games, I literally avoid all of the slaughter, all of that. I just max out my defense, and then I max out like just like an OP type of like a sniper skill, and I just run people down. Like, it's my favorite way to play those games. But yeah, if you have not seen I Don't Want to Get Hurt, So I Maxed Out My Defense, also known as Bofuri, such a good one. I love horror anime. Blood Plus, Shiki, Elfin Lead, Another Blood Sea. Okay, so there's this horror, I don't really like horror anything, but when I was really depressed, I watched a couple of horror animes that I really liked. I could never watch them now because they would absolutely ruin my mental health. But what's it called? Danganronpa. It's the little bear guy. He's like a white bear and then like a black bear, and like basically these kids have to like go through this weird fucked up thing, and then like each episode someone dies. Like it's really just messed up anime. Love it. Assassination Classroom, so good. Oh my gosh, so good. Danganronpa. Yeah, that one's a good one. The Vintage System, thank you for the spelling. Love it. For some reason, the protagonist in To Your Eternity kind of reminds me of you, Azura. Oh my gosh, crazy. Well, guess what I'm doing when I get off this live? I'm gonna go binge watch that because it's constantly coming up. I wouldn't even be surprised if I've already seen the anime. That's how much I love anime. I wish you didn't have to kill the dragons in Skyrim. I know. That's why I don't play Skyrim. Literally, I have to kill a dragon. I'm gonna play Spyro. Like, I literally... You want me to murder my brother, my sister? No. I am a purple dragon. I am a black dragon. I am literally... Okay, I should never say that again. I am not a black dragon. I'm gonna just formally retract my statement. I am Cinder, okay? She's different, all right? I love that game. I will not kill dragons, or I'll play Pokemon. I'll just be a dragon trainer, okay? Why would I play anything that makes me murder dragons? No, the answer is no, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Ergo, Proxy, and Tokyo Ghoul were good ones. Yes, I tried to watch Tokyo Ghoul, but it just like gave me too many nightmares. I wish. It's a video game series as well. Everyone says nothing is better than the anime he watched in middle school. You wanna know what's funny, you guys? Fun fact, actually really sad fact. I didn't watch anime until I was 21. Yeah. My only other anime experience outside of that growing up was literally Avatar: The Last Airbender and Pokemon. Like, that is the most white anime roster I've ever heard. That's like the most white American shit. That's okay. It's fine. If that is your roster is anime too, that's cool. Pokemon and Avatar: The Last Airbender happen to be incredible animes, but here's the thing. There's just better animes too, you know? More animes, actually. Yeah, I really didn't discover anime. I had all these friends playing Naruto in elementary school growing up. Everybody running around with their headbands saying, oh, I'm Sasuke, oh, I'm Naruto. I had no idea. I actually played the Naruto video games with them. Like the Street Fighter one. Never watched the show until I was literally 21. I'm obsessed with anime still. Loving all the suggestions, hatchlings. Oh yeah, I gotta get all these. Birdie the Mighty Decode is a nice anime. Girls Bravo is pretty great. Valkyrie Overdrive is dumb but fucking awesome. Yeah, I love Valkyrie Overdrive, but you have to be like an adult and you have to be like super faded to watch that. Otherwise, you just should not watch Valkyrie Overdrive. Luckily, I didn't watch Corpse Party till I was an adult. Yeah. Yeah, Soul Eater rules. Yeah, Soul Eater is another really good one. Black Butler, mint, mint. Soul Eater and Rosario plus Vampire, love that one. Super, super good. Pokemon is my obsession at the moment. Yeah, Cozy Crossings, that's really good. Vinland Saga reminds me a lot of Ancient Ireland. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, you guys have some really good recommendations. I love Ghibli movies, but not really into shows, to be honest. Maybe I need to try some. Yes, I love Studio Ghibli. Actually, those are the movies that got me into anime. I literally like again, like I had like the Avatar: Last Airbender, and I had like the other anime, the Pokemon. I had that as a kid, but then like when was my first Ghibli movie? I think I saw my first Studio Ghibli movie when I was a senior in high school with one of my friends who was like an anime nerd, and that's kind of like where it kind of started. But like when I was a senior in high school, I was literally just in a really bad relationship. Like I was in a very abusive relationship at the time and doing a lot of drugs I shouldn't have been, and just in just a really dark place. So like I didn't really have like a priority for anime. But once I like got out of all of my toxic like situations, like towards the end of like one of my other toxic situations, I found anime and I started using anime as a way to like start to like, it was like honestly the beginning of my healing journey is when I discovered anime. That's really interesting actually, now that I think about that. Really fascinating. The story of Obito in Naruto is devastating. I love him to death. He sacrificed a lot for a noble cause. Yeah, I love Naruto. The stories is really good. It's just really, I'm still not finished. It's just very long. Oh, and then recently I started watching One Piece, but that's because I watched the live action with my boyfriend and we loved it so much that I literally had to keep doing it. Karina Capucci, I stopped using hard drugs at 13. That statement, literally, I felt the weight of that statement. You are so brave for sharing that in this chat. You are more than welcome to share anything in this chat, and I want you to know I support you in doing this. I'm so proud that you were able to pull yourself out of that, because that, I had a lot of friends who were very similar and did not make it out. I unfortunately have a lot of people no longer with me, you guys. It's really sad. Leave a like on the live for just everybody lost to addiction. Just gonna take a moment of silence for my friends, if you guys don't mind. Yeah. Don't do drugs. Yeah. I used to not be one of those people, but like, don't do drugs unless you're educated about them. That's where I'm gonna leave that one. Sorry, I'm trying to learn in the middle of an anime time. Yeah, no, that's fine, Jonathan Allen. Thanks. Welcome to the live. One Piece is just a never-ending journey. The vintage system. Yeah, that's what I've been learning, which is why, like, when I've been watching One Piece, I kind of just put it on in the background while I, like, clean or do laundry or, like, play, like, Animal Crossing. Like, while I'm playing video games. Maybe while I'm, like, journaling or something like that, I'll have One Piece on in the background. Now I just try to be a light. If I can get through it, anyone can. Karina Capucci, you and me are the same. That is pretty much why I do what I do. It's because if I can do it, you can do it. You know, everything that should have taken me out didn't, because I said no thanks, and you can do the same. Here, let me give you a little example, actually. So recently, one of my friends from Canada, he's like my boyfriend's friend from like really long ago, but he ended up staying out here with us for a while. Like he stayed out with, like, he like took a trip to the States here, and he like stayed with us in our house for a while. And while he did that, like, we just like got really close. He became a really good friend of mine. And he basically called us up recently. and he basically asked like my love and I, and he was like saying like, I feel like I'm under spiritual attack. I feel like there's just some weird like evil eye energy, like I don't really know. And it's just so sad because this guy, like, he's so spiritually aware, you guys. Like, he just knows shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just have so much respect for, like, some of his, like, almost, like, shamanistic type knowledge. He's also an Aquarius. But he recently just was, like, it's so sad because it's, like, one bad thing after the other tends to happen to this guy. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like recently I was just super overwhelmingly pushed by my dragon guardians to tell him. They told me to tell him this verbatim, and I'm going to tell this to you guys here right now because I think you guys need it too. If at any point in time, you guys feel like someone has like evil eye on you, has like cursed or hexed you, has like, is like out to get you, or just like gossips about you, even if it's like a bully, like someone who may even just be jealous or envious or just hate you, I need you to simply just chill out and believe that that kind of thing has no power over you. Like my dragon guardians told me to tell my friend, like if you feel like someone's trying to mess with you spiritually, I need you to like laugh it off, say, that's cute, you're trying to like hex me, that's cute, you're trying to like evil eye like me out of my blessings, that's funny, okay, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't even affect me, and I'll believe in that shit. Like it doesn't work on you guys because I say so and because you say so. I don't know why I just had to say that right now, but that's what I just had to say. So Karina, you're a really cool one. You're a really real one. And leave a live on the like. Who am I? Leave a like on the live for Karina. Thank you. Okay, moving on. That's how I am with Star Trek. I put it on the background. Been using Star Trek in some of my pop culture practices because Vulcan spirituality is just fascinating. Yeah, I love finding like just different parts of like different universes that are like in pop culture to take inspiration from, because sometimes it's a huge thing that like inspired me out of my depression almost. Like I just like became such a fan of certain like fandoms that like I wasn't depressed anymore. Why do I feel like there's some deep wisdom in that? But it also seems so childish, but not childish isn't the word. It seems so frivolous. That's the word. Cheers. Oh, you're not allowed to see that. Sorry, YouTube. Excuse me. If you could, what out of the 4 elements would you choose to blend? Water and air. Water and air blended together is electricity. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Tova, I love that and absolutely need that today. Tova, love you. Thank you for joining live. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hey, your question's kind of rude. So did you wipe your ass today? Maybe that's what you should be asking yourself. Thanks. Yeah, my boyfriend loved that one. My dad was into very dark magic. I know what it's like to be under spiritual attack. It can be very difficult to deal with. Yes. Yeah, I know, Jonathan Allen. I know it can be extremely difficult to deal with that, but also at the same time, sometimes it's incredibly important to have like the mentality that it doesn't bother you on your side as well, if that makes sense. Like, you know, we could be under extremely heavy spiritual attack, but like we could have the mentality that like it could actually work and affect us. And because we believe that, it's going to like manifest so much more intensely in your reality because of your mindset and the way you're perceiving your reality, right? So this is why like my guardians probably told me to tell my friend this, because he's doing really well in every aspect of his life. And where he lives, you know, in Canada, like it's just like not a lot of people, I guess, like have the same kind of like desire to do like the kind of like music work that he does. And like he's just really popping off. He's doing extremely well. Like he's one of the most talented musicians I've he like produces, he creates his own beats. He's one of the most talented ones I've met. Like I love watching him create beats, you know what I mean? So he's just doing really well, and some people are just jealous of that, right? So this is why I feel like my guardians told me to tell him this, because he is so powerful with his mind, and I'm sure you guys are so powerful with your mind. That's why you're tuned into this live. Like, I'm just telling you to have the mentality, to have the mindset on your side that that kind of thing can't bother you is just gonna help keep you safer, like in a mental health way. Like, that's all I'm coming from. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like it's 100% gonna be the solution for you. I'm just saying it's like another tool to like help you fight that, or like to help protect yourself, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, my friend. Yes. Anyway. Let's see. Self-care is important. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Quetzali? I hope I say your guys' names right today. Bros, dude, what's happening in this chat right now? Oh my goodness. Everybody relax. Stop talking about weird things in the chat. Let me just, shoo, relax. No need to pay attention. There's a lot of, I get a lot of questions about my hair on the channel. I'm just gonna address it right now. For those of you guys who don't know and have the audacity to think you can make a comment on my body about that, I actually used to have really bad depression. So much so that I couldn't get out of bed for 60+ days, and my hair matted into one solid knot on the back of my head because I was literally so sad I could not get out of bed. Okay, so I had to spend 11 months of my life detangling my hair. Otherwise, I would have had to shave it all off of my head. And that would have made me very violently depressed, more so than I already was. So I said, no, fuck you. And I decided to literally untangle my hair. You can follow that journey of mine on TikTok if you're interested. And my hair is beautiful and gorgeous and luscious and long, and I just don't really know why you're blind and can't see that. So have a good day. Anyway, Rebel Child Witchery. Hey, hi, hello. Good to have you here. Welcome to the live. Your hair literally looks fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jonathan. Like, I don't understand. Your hair looks fine. And don't listen to what others say. Yeah, Daisy, you guys are right. Exactly. Sorry if that came off like I was talking to you. I was talking to the commenter who was being rude about your hair. Yeah, no. I just, like, didn't realize what was happening in this comment section. I was like, what's going on? I was, like, too off in my own world chit-chatting. Yes, it's fine, though. But yeah, no. So basically, the whole thing about, like, blending... what's it called? Blending elements. I love that conversation. I just have to like tap back to that because like this is how like I really started to like get into magic as a kid. What was the name of that game? It wasn't Pocket God. It's like if you were back in the day when like the first iPod touches came out, and like it was like when Apple first came out with like all of these like games that you could have. It was like that first generation of like games. There was this one that you could do where you had to like mix elements together to like create new elements, and like it was the coolest game ever. And it was something like God, right? It was like God something. And you had to like basically play God. But like once you started like building more and more like elements together, like it just got better and better. So like you would put earth and water together, and then you would get mud. And then you would put like earth and fire together, and you would get like steel, right? And then you would get like, then you would put like, what was it? Like air and fire together, and you get like electricity or something like that. Like you would do like those things and like build and build and build on it, and then eventually you would be like building society, and it would just like show you basically in the most rudimentary basic way. It was like the most basic math for like how humans like used the natural elements of the world to create everything that we have now. And I loved that game. I'm gonna literally go download that game if it still exists. There was also like an evil version too, like a devil version. It wasn't like I said, it wasn't Pocket God, but it was like had God in the name, I think. And then there was like an evil version where like if you like mixed sins together, you got like other sins. And like it was really interesting. Like I gotta find these games because they were so much fun as a kid. Loved it. Anyway. They're just being a troll. Yeah, we know. It's 4 a.m. and I have an exam at 9, so I'm off to bed. Thanks for the live, Zara. Oh, hey, for rent. Doodle God. Alex. Yes, you just made me so happy. Doodle God. I'm pretty sure you're so close. Maybe maybe it wasn't Doodle God. Are you thinking of Doodle Jump? That is one of the same like games in that like generation, but like, I actually think you might be right. But like, it was such a good game. I'm fiending for that game right now. I need it. Little Alchemy sounds like that game, but I'm not too sure. Jesse Lemon greetings. No, it's really interesting. That game as a child really unlocked a part of my brain. I was like, magic is real. This is magical. We live in a magical world. Like, I was just like, I love the elements. I want to make things with the elements. Like, that is my villain origin story. No, I'm just kidding. It was a good time. Very, very good time. But it is what it is. You know, I don't know. Personally, I loved all those old games. There was another one that I missed too. It was called Robot Unicorn Attack, and it had this song that went like, always I wanna be with you. I can't like sing the whole thing. Make believe with you and live in harmony, oh, I'm gonna totally get copyrighted because I'm just too good of a singer, obviously. What was that song called? I have literally the song on my phone. Like, it's that good. OMG, we're psychic. I love that game. Always by Erasure. Yes, Tova. Dude, leave likes on the chat for Tova. That's such a good song. Yeah, I love that song. Love Robot Unicorn Attack. I wish I could still play that game. It no longer exists. My brain like loves the dopamine I got from that game so much. I dream about playing it sometimes. Like, I'm literally playing Robot Unicorn Attack in my dreamscape. I don't know if I'm talking to the void right now, but the creators of Robot Unicorn Attack, the original one with Always by Erasure, if you are hearing me, bring it back, please. I missed it so much. Yeah, was my shite for many years. Yeah, I used to do this thing with myself when I was in class. I was one of those kids in class that like towards the end of my like high school experience, I was like absolutely rioting against attention because I was like, I am never doing this. None of this matters. And I was also maybe a little bit into the drug scene at that time, allegedly. And because of that, allegedly, I would challenge myself to see if I can do one run for an entire period of class. No mess ups. I wasn't allowed to fuck up. I had to get from the start of my class to the end of my class doing one run through Robot Unicorn Attack. I regret to inform you I was never successful, but I came so close one time. I was like 33 minutes into a period and then I died. And the way that I screamed when I lost the game, I got sent to the office. Not my proudest moment, you guys. Not my proudest moment. But I loved it. I love Pocket God. I loved that game. Shout out to those who've watched Marshmallow People. I wish I knew. See, some things I won't know unless I like see them because I'm kind of bad with names. That's why I don't remember the name of that one like God game where you mix the elements. I know we've moved on, but I checked the app store. It's called Doodle God and it still exists. Yes, Alex, I knew that was close, but Doodle Jump is also a really good game. Like, please play Doodle Jump as well. I am gonna go download Doodle God. Thank you, Alex, for reminding me. Alex Turnbell, thank you for joining live. You're awesome. I really need that shit in my life. It was just so it scratched that part of my brain that was always bored in class, and I fell in love, and I'll never forget it. Anyone play Dragon City on Facebook? Yes. Do you know who I am? I'm Azure Dragonfeather, and Dragon City was my jam. I loved that stuff in high school. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. I got all the Robot Unicorn phone apps, but the original was the best. Used to play it on Adult Swim site. Yes, off to download. Thank you. Yeah, it's so good. Okay. So Doodle God. Okay, Doodle God, if you notice an uptick in downloads today, I am responsible and you need to compensate me accordingly. Thank you. The topic of the live comes back to being bored. I am so bored all the time. I'm telling you, not all the time, but just for today. I was actually raised, okay, fun fact about boredom actually. So I was raised by my dad to like not say the word bored. He was like, don't even use that word in your vocabulary. Cause like the actual experience of boredom like frustrated me so deeply as a child. I hated being bored as a kid. I hated it. And because my dad worked so much as a kid, because you know, we had to pay bills, unfortunately. He was like, do something to entertain yourself, right? So I was like, Dad, I'm bored, right? I was like, oh my God, I'm bored. And so like, because of that, he eventually had to like sit me down. He's like, okay, you don't want to be bored. You don't take that word out of, it's not a good thing to be bored. I like had this association in my brain that there's just like better things to be than bored, right? But then I had a challenge to this mentality recently. I think I was on TikTok because everything's on TikTok that matters. No, I'm just kidding. Am I? Free Palestine? Anyway, back to the live. I was challenged with this notion on TikTok that being bored is a blessing. Oh, let me cook for a second, because why would being bored be a blessing? Because you are in a place that is safe, where your needs are likely met, and you have the choice to create anything. And now suddenly being bored is the most exciting opportunity of chance and creation of your entire existence. And my entire concept on boredom was revolutionized. I genuinely only use the word bored on this live because I just wanted you to click it. I'm sorry if that's clickbaity. I'm just being really candid and honest with you guys right now. I just wanted you to hang out with me today. And I didn't really have a topic that I felt like sticking to today. So I tried to come up with the most creative, entertaining title that I possibly could, because I can look at my analytics on my channel and I know that when I make titles like that, more people engage with the stream. I'm simple, dragon. I just try to feed algorithm gods. Is that fine? I hope you like the live. Ooh, yes. There is no excitement without boredom. Exactly, Faisy. Like, isn't that awesome? I feel like that was a great way for me to revolutionize my concept about boredom. I used to like be like annoyed and like afraid of boredom, but now I embrace it and get excited about it. It worked, but I was sad, and the live came through for me at the perfect time. Yay, Tova, that's amazing. Super happy to have you guys here. Ooh, Jonathan Allen has a crystal question. They said, is your navel ring a crystal? Would turning crystals into jewelry limit their power? I knew someone with a crystal navel ring who said it helped a lot with feminine magic. No, my current belly button piercing is made out of steel, but it's like a black one. But my Medusa is a crystal. I'm not going to tell you what crystal it is because it's a little bit of a secret. But no, putting crystals into jewelry does not affect their power, because their power comes from the like literal organization of the atoms of their matter. It comes from their energetic frequency and resonance. And the reason why they have a certain energetic frequency of resonance that's like so high vibrational is simply because of their molecular structure. Ooh, we're going to science class right now. I'm trying the best that I can. And so it doesn't matter if you have a chunk of aquamarine this big, or if I had a fleck like this small, like literally like this small, this tiny little chip right here, if I just had this piece of it, they're both gonna work the same. They're both the same thing. The only thing that changes is your perception of their power. Hope that helps. The ancient gods approve. Hell yeah, Faisy. Love to hear it. Headed out up at 7 a.m. for work tomorrow. Loved hang out with y'all hatchlings. Daily dose of Dragon Feather are the best parties. Hell yeah. Dragon emojis in the chat. Thanks, Dragon Feather. Dragon Fae. Hello. Hey, hi, hello. We're the same person, I guess. Thanks for joining the live. Anyway, Jessie11. Have you ever had a garden? I did a long time ago. But unfortunately, where I live in California, it just keeps getting, like, the weather just keeps getting more and more volatile each year, and it just gets harder and harder to keep a garden. But this year, I'm absolutely vehemently dedicated to try and grow a garden of some kind on our balcony, simply because we're just gonna have more space in our house soon. So there's that. I really do love hanging out with you. Oh, awesome. I love hanging out with you guys too. I always feel like my days are like not complete until I do the like live hangout with you guys. Like, I don't feel like I like can rest easy unless I've made it. Like last night, I was totally had every intention of coming live with you guys last night, but it was actually my like special day with my boyfriend. Like every like we have like our anniversary, but like every month on the same day we have like what we call special day, and we have a really busy schedule in our life, and you know, sometimes we can't always have like a date night every week, I guess you could say, but like we just try to make sure that every single special day, like, we spend time together and make it romantic and just have a good you know, spend time with each other and not like be so focused on work, you know, because it's really important when we do the kind of work that we do, and we're so constantly like doing a million things for a million people. Like, it's really hard sometimes. And he kind of like surprised me with just like a really cute situation, like with just like really cute candlelit dinner and like snacks, and it was just really sweet. Like, I genuinely have never had any man do anything like these kind of things for me before in my life. Like, I'm so blessed. And he also like got me this like huge aquamarine, just so many good things happened yesterday. And it was just like one good thing after the next. So I just like, before I knew it was already like midnight or like 2 in the morning, and I just like wasn't able to say it. So yeah. 2 dragon feathers? Imposter detected. No, Faisy. We're just twins. Fine. No worries. I always thought having crystal jewelry would be a good way to have them with you all the time. Good to know it doesn't limit their effectiveness. Thank you for the science. Oh yeah, of course, Jonathan. You know, I think some people would say that maybe it would be, here, let me use an example actually. I know it's not technically like a crystal. I know that sometimes you would see like crystal candle holders like made out of rose quartz, for example. This is made out of this is like a Himalayan crystal. I mean, I guess it's still a crystal, but if I licked it, it would taste salty. Don't lick your Himalayan crystals. They will taste salty. Anyway, so this particular one is like not like sodalite, but you would probably see them made out of like fluorite or like amethyst or like rose quartz or green quartz, to name a few. And some people would call that like disrespectful to the crystal. It would like ruin it in a way. Fair, you know. I think it's kind of annoying when you see crystal like necklaces and they have like a hole drilled into the crystal where they like they screw like the metal ring on it so it will like stay as a pendant. I don't like that. It kind of bothers me, but like, again, it's still scientifically gonna work, and like at the end of the day, like, magic is gonna be there if you believe in it. Hope that works. I'm in Cali, girl calling all the monsters, sending all you love my right. It's just something that you kind of just have to find your preference on when it comes to the crystal thing. Like, me personally, like my boyfriend, like, he loves wearing like crystal pendulums as like necklaces. Like, most of his necklaces are like crystal pendulums that he's turned into necklaces, or that I've turned into necklaces for him. Love that. For him, like, he loves it. It's really cute for him. But like, for me, I wouldn't really do that, simply because like I don't resonate with like the like pin being drilled into the crystal, if that makes sense. I don't like it. It just kind of bothers me, especially when like they sometimes will put like glue in there. That's really what kills it for me, because it's like, I don't need, like, if I just like wrapped the crystal and wore it that way, I wouldn't have a man-made substance like glue present, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want like a glue in my crystal to hold this. It's annoying. you know, I don't really know. So, my boyfriend doesn't mind it. I kind of do. Crystal beads sometimes kind of bother me, but recently they've been kind of growing on me. I've been wearing crystal bracelets more often. I'm not wearing them right now. But like my boyfriend, he also wears like a bunch of crystal bracelets, and like they're just like crystals that were tumbled into like beads and then holes drilled through them. I mean, it doesn't change the like actual structure of the crystal, but it's like some people prefer raw. I like raw crystals. I would rather have like a raw chunk of rose quartz in my pocket than have a rose quartz bracelet if I had to choose. But like I will wear crystal bracelets, you know. So there's that. There's always that. But yeah, these days when I've been getting these days with like crystals, I've mostly just been kind of like letting my intuition guide me on like what to do. And I've been finding that I mostly have been drawn to palm stones recently. I've just like been so obsessed with palm stones. Let me actually show you a couple that I have in my purse right now because I love them. So here's this one. Let's see if the light is like good enough. I don't think the light's gonna be good enough for this. So let me turn it around. But like, look, this is like, I don't know where I got this one. I don't know if I got this one from Rock Paradise, but this one just kind of came around recently, and I just really like this side of it. Like the blue flash on this is like a green on the side, like here, and then there's like this like blue on the center piece right here. And there's something about this one that just kind of looked like an egg, like, kind of like a dragon egg, but also it reminds me of just like my colors for like my YouTube channel is like Azura dragon feather. And it just, yeah, that's a really good flash right there. I just love this piece. This is a really good one. And then I also have this one. I got this one from Rock Paradise. This one is really special because look, if you look right here, to me, this flash, if I can catch it on camera, well, there we go. See this? It kind of looks like a human face, right? Like a human head with no hair. And then the center, like this like center flash right here looks like an awakened third eye. That's why I could not put this palm stone down. It just looks really like that. How is that not a human face with like an awakened third eye? And then it gets crazier because if you flip it around on the back, this back, it almost looks like a blue dragon with like a red fire coming out of its mouth. Yeah, it almost looks like a dragon Azura. Yeah, you literally, Faisy, you understand me because that's why I grabbed it. So yeah, these are just the examples of some of the crystals that I just cannot live without. So this one I've been doing a lot of meditation with. This Labradorite is really special to me. I just found it in one of the Rock Paradise warehouses. And I was like, oh my God, please. So please go check out Rock Paradise. Yes, they do have a website. I remember somebody asking, but I don't think I answered you. rockparadise.com. They also do live sales on Instagram, and I am hopefully going to start being a guest host for their TikTok live sales, like once a week or like once every 2 weeks. Just trying to work that out, but like they do have live sales on Instagram. It's called Rock Paradise, the store is their username. Definitely check them out. They have some crazy pieces there. And if you tell them that Azura and Adil C sent you, oh, they're going to love you for that. So just so you know. But yeah, I love these. These are just some of the ones that I have now. I have some of the other palm stones I have that I'm like obsessed with. I have this like rainbow obsidian palm stone that literally looks like a dragon eye. I'm obsessed with that one. And then I have this green moonstone that literally looks like a eat it. And then Are we back? Are we back? I don't know why I got kicked off. We've been having some internet issues recently, so let me know. Maybe the vibes were just too high on the live. I couldn't take it. Oh, the technology just buzzed out. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. Let's see. What the hell? Did you just read my mind right now? I swear to God, I was about to ask you if you own any obsidian stones, and I was writing the question. You mentioned obsidian. That's a funny, Daisy. Yeah, no, I love obsidian. I don't know where my bag of palm stones are right. But like I said, I'll just thank you, Laura Perry, for joining the live and letting me know that I'm back. Good to be back. I was waiting for a long time. Hopefully not too long. I was just talking about my palm stones. Yeah, next live, I think I should definitely do like a crystal party. I think that would be fun. My boyfriend and I do these things called crystal parties. We'll just like go grab all the crystals we want and like put them on a table and like light incense and candles and like make like a really like chill like environment and then just like meditate and play with crystals. It's so much fun. We can do some of those live. That's the second time she has candles. Okay, you genuinely confused me there. Had to reconnect to my brain for a second. That's fine. Palm stones. Yes, palm stones. So like I have so many that I love, right? Ooh, I have this, what's it called? It's a blue tiger's eye, but it's so cool because it just has this like band of like hematite going through it. And it's really pretty. I love it so much. I'm really looking into, I need a pyrite palm stone. That's like at the top of my list. I need a pyrite palm stone. Really need one. But I have, what's it called? I'm just trying to think if I have like any other good ones. I just have a lot of labradorite palm stones. I really love them. Also, I went to like, cause yesterday we just kind of had like a little, like my boyfriend and I just kind of had a little like date day, cause like it was our like special day. And we ended up going to a little market called Follow Your Heart. If you're like in the area that I'm in, you'll know what I'm talking about. But they're just kind of like a vegan grocery store, but they also have like crystals and like metaphysical stuff, and they also like sell tarot decks and stuff like that. So some witchy stuff too. And I ended up getting this little book. Isn't it so cute? It's like made out of recycled paper, and I love the like live edge on this. But like the sound of it, this is why I got this. It's like I'm very much sensory driven in my experience. Hope you guys can hear me. I just realized my finger was like on the mic. But yeah, like yes, I love this sound. This is the best sound ever. And then it's like it literally is like, oh my gosh, yeah. And then like I don't have two hands right now, but it's really nice. And then like this is what the pages look like on the inside. Just blank pages. I'm not sure what I'm gonna fill it with yet, but I have a feeling I'm gonna do like poetry, and I'm probably gonna make like ASMR, like creative, like poetry spells for the channel, like in shorts. And then I also, okay, fun fact for the dragon lovers out there. Can we have just a moment to appreciate this deck, you guys? This is called the Field Guide to Garden Dragons. I'm gonna pass away, and I'm probably gonna cry just because it's so cute, so bear with me. This is a little strawberry dragon on the cover, but oh my gosh. Do you understand how adorable this is? I'm just gonna show you some of these dragons. Maybe I can pull a little dragon for the live. I don't know. It's super cute. This deck is super cute because it's like not really like essentially like exclusively designed as like an oracle deck. It's like presented to you in the way of like being like a field guide, literally, to like, what's the way of saying it? It's like you're almost studying different creatures like in your garden, like different dragon creatures in your garden, and you're reading a book about their information. It's really cool. Like let me try and like explain better because I'm not making sense. So like for the act here, let me just pull a card for you guys. I'll pull a card. What card? Excuse me. What card for the hatchlings today? Okay. All right. Oh my, look at the peach dragon. Oh my gosh, you guys are my little peaches. Little peaches. Okay. So the keyword is vulnerable, which I think is interesting. But yeah, so like here's the peach dragon. What number is it? I don't know. I think it's alphabetized in the book. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so because it's alphabetized, let me do the alphabet. So see, like that's what I mean. Like it's not like numbered. Like usually certain like oracle cards are like numbered. But LMNOP, peach dragon, peach dragon. Okay. So like in the book, it like has like a little field guide, and it's like keyword, and then it has like its appearance, like it was describing like an actual like animal creature, and then it like has its habitat, like it goes into its habitat, and then it's like field notes, like just like about their behavior and stuff. Like excuse me, And then they have like a mystical meaning, which is like the divination meaning, right? This is not sponsored actually, but you should get this deck. It's adorable. And its mystical meaning for the peach dragon says vulnerability is called for. It is not weak to allow someone into your unguarded heart. It is an act of extreme bravery. Let them pass through your gates. Let them pass through your fences. Believe that you are a beautiful achievement worthy of being handled with delicate care. Those you invite in will see your openness as a gift. Sweetness and life can be found by sharing with others in an unguarded fashion. That is the perfect card for the hatchlings today. Are you kidding me? So get this deck. This was very impromptu reading, so if you guys are excited for more reading lives, I'm more than happy to do that. But this one, this little peach dragon here, I think has a really important message for us about being vulnerable today. You know, this is the entire reason why I'm doing this daily dose of dragon feather, these daily lives, as much as I possibly can every 24 hours. Because, here, we're gonna keep the peach dragon on screen with us. Simply because, like, I want to be more open, and I want to be more vulnerable, and I want to be more engaging with you guys. Because I've been gone for so long, I feel like I'm honestly trying to overcorrect that mistake sometimes. But I also really miss the daily dose of dragon feather. For those of you guys who are here, like OG fans, like OG hatchlings, you know, you would remember my intro with ukulele that went, "It's time for your daily dose of dragon feather." Yeah. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I loved it. I wrote it on ukulele as like an intro for my videos. And that's why these videos are kind of like a throwback to that, because the whole point was to like be more vulnerable, because in my life I've gone through a lot of trauma, and that has made me want to shut everybody out. It has made me want to acquire supreme power, supreme protection and safety. I have wanted to become an impregnable fortress, if you will. Like, I didn't want anyone or anything, or like, I wanted to be in control. But then I realized through my healing journey that the best thing for me to do was to not change the way that I love people. Because no matter the way people treat me, that's never going to determine how I treat other people. Because how I treat other people is a testament to who I am, is a testament to my character, and a testament to how I want to show up in the world. How do I want to affect those around me and the reality? What mark do I want to leave? And that's why, after my healing journey, I've realized that I will always choose being vulnerable, and which is why I will openly cry on this channel sometimes. I will sometimes become a sobbing, emotional, passionate mess on this channel, because that is what it means to be human. I will share some of the darkest things that I go through. I will share some of the most incredible things that I go through, and everything in between, because it is a spectrum and nothing is bad. It's all in its place. It all has its purpose, and it's all within its rhythm. And like, you can't understand yourself fully if you hold yourself back from loving people because you're afraid of the way they might treat you. No, who cares if people break your heart? Love them anyway. I'm gonna cry. You know, like, let me tell you something. I've been through a lot of abusive relationships that have broken my heart and have robbed me of my magic. I loved these people and they broke my heart. They betrayed me. And I let that dictate how I showed up in the beginning of the relationship I have now with my boyfriend. And I'm gonna start crying blue tears because I'm wearing blue mascara. And all that did was rob the both of us of a really beautiful connection. And now, even though I'm so scared that he might break my heart, or that I might be betrayed again, and I sometimes want to run away and I want to leave him and I want to be like, no, I can do it by myself. I don't need him. I can do it alone. Like, no, I choose to love him fearlessly. as vulnerably as I can, because when I connect with him that way, that's true love. And that's been the only way I've been able to experience his true love, and my true love for him is choosing to be vulnerable with him when I was terrified of being heartbroken again. And I'm here to tell you guys that being vulnerable has been the best decision I've ever made in my life, because now I don't care what other people think about me. I'm not shy the way that I used to be. I don't care if people judge me anymore, because I know that I'm showing up just exactly as I should be. And that's all that matters. That's all that's required, because for so long I used to feel like I wasn't even worthy to take up space if I was in a vulnerable state. I was too afraid. I was too afraid to walk the streets at night. Even though I feel vulnerable doing that sometimes, I'm gonna fucking do it anyway, because you know what? If I'm gonna die because someone's gonna try and take my freedom away, I'm gonna fucking live my life till the dying day then, because I deserve to be free, and I deserve to be fearless. And I can't do that unless I choose to be vulnerable. So, this deck is called the Field Guide to Garden Dragons. The most cute little deck you've ever seen, just moved me to tears. That's crazy. That's crazy. We just pulled, where is it? We just pulled the little card Peach Dragon. His little message for the hatchlings today was vulnerability, or vulnerable. That's why I cried a little bit, because that's also part of your message for today. I shared a little example from my personal life on how when you trust the message of today's card, it's actually going to be your superpower. You know, I promise you, like, just be vulnerable and like watch how the world gets so much better. And you know what? You will get hurt sometimes. You will have to face some extraordinary pain in your heart and your soul. But let me tell you what, every time you are vulnerable and you are faced with a negative consequence for that, maybe somebody cuts you out of your life because you were too honest with them, as much as that can hurt sometimes, it's always going to be a blessing in disguise, because it's so much better to lose something for being who you are, than to not be who you are just so you won't lose something. You know? I hope that makes sense. I do, because it definitely has made my life much, much, much better. I hope that you guys definitely agree with this. Excuse me. Tragic, nostalgic, more wing hugs, of course. I mean, don't need the wings to, I do need the wings, actually. That's extremely important. I don't need the hugs, though. So I do need the hugs. That came off bad. I have autism. Sometimes it comes off bad. No, what I'm saying is that, like, I don't want you guys to feel bad for me for, like, crying on camera, because, like, you need to cry. Like, this is a huge part of my channel, especially if you are a man who's watching my content, or a boy who's watching my content, or if you identify as a masculine. Please understand how important it is for you to cry and, like, feel your emotions, because, like, crying is actually so important for the health of your nervous system. Allowing yourself to cry enables you to not get so angry so easily, believe it or not. Crying is an alchemical act of transmuting your emotions, of transmuting pain into power, of transmuting just energy in general. It's an incredibly powerful tool as humans. So please cry more often. This is why I cry often on this channel now. I never thought that was gonna happen. And oh my God, I like cry on the internet sometimes, like, but it's okay, cause like, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, encourage people to, like, feel their feelings. Like, you gotta, like, feel your, like, you've gotta express yourself before you depress yourself, okay? So, like, cry a little, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. Hugs to everybody, but don't feel bad if people are crying around you. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just be silent and hold space and be like, I hear you. I'm here with you. I hear you. I'm here with you. It's sometimes all that matters. No, don't feel bad. Crying is healing. Yes, Jessie 11, it is. Although now I have a stuffy nose, which is annoying, and a little bit of the blue tears. That's new. It's kind of awesome. Crying blue. It's kind of different. You know, kind of looks a little teal on camera. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. I hope it's not like. I hope it doesn't like stain my skin. We're gonna find out. I'll let you guys know. This is like I just got this mascara today because I like have been looking for the blue Saint Laurent mascara for a while. Loved it. Anyway, I love this impression. Thank you. I appreciate that. I forgot all about peanut butter dragon. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let me find him. I have to find him. You guys don't understand. I can do like a whole deck profile of this. I'll probably do like a deck profile on like shorts or something because like I said, I'm still trying to learn how to use like the new YouTube. The new YouTube game is just different from when I dropped off of it in maybe 2019. I dropped off, maybe earlier actually. Excuse me, my nose is running because I was feeling my feelings. Okay, I'm still looking. Watch, it's gonna where the hell is this? Oh, for those of you guys who love Palestine, we have a watermelon dragon. Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. Oh, and you want to know the best part? The literal message for the watermelon dragon? Success. Hell yeah. Okay. From the river to the sea, the watermelon dragon is free. Okay, anyway, we are trying to find that peanut butter dragon. I need to show you the peanut butter dragon. Peanut butter dragon, show yourself. Show yourself, peanut butter dragon. Peanut butter dragon. I lost him. I don't know where the peanut butter dragon is. He's here somewhere, don't worry. He's so gooey and cute. I have to find him. Okay. But yeah, until then. Okay, I'm just gonna show you all the dragons. I wasn't gonna, but we're gonna now. Okay, but first, peanut butter dragon. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Maybe if I show you guys this way. Okay, hold on. Dragon deck profile on the aquamarine. I think yes. Okay, so we have the peanut butter dragon. Okay. Look at him. Look at, so special. He's so, not a thought behind those eyes, okay? Not a thought behind those eyes. So cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go through all these dragons on the, excuse me, I don't know. I'm just bored. This is a board stream. I can do whatever I want. This is my channel. We're gonna do what I want. Okay, so the watermelon dragon, yes. Yes. This guy right here, this one right here. Yeah, he's Palestinian. He's from Palestine. And he's here to bring you success from the river to the sea. And freedom. Do you understand me? He says, okay, his message for today is free, free, free Palestine. Okay, so that's the watermelon dragon. We also have, look at him. Oh my gosh, the dragon fruit dragon. Are you kidding me? Look at him. He looks so regal and fancy. Defense, cute little dragonfly moment. Love it. We love to see him. He's so adorable. Lucky number 26. Hey, hi, hello. Thanks for joining the live. We're here doing a little deck profile of this deck that my boyfriend got me yesterday. It's a field guide to garden dragons. So cute. I just pulled a card for you guys and did a reading. So maybe go ahead and rewatch the live if you're interested in the reading that I did. It's towards the end of the live. But we pulled the peach dragon and talked about vulnerability. So yeah, now we're just going through all the other like dragons in this deck because they're so cute, but we're doing it on the aquamarine that we got yesterday from Rock Paradise. So let's see if it'll stay. So this one, what is this one? This one is spinach. The spinach dragon. Strength. He would be strength. Oh my gosh. I'm naming him Popeye. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Doo-doo. Eat him to be strong. Don't eat him. Don't eat him. Do you like garden magic? Absolutely. And I'm absolutely incorporating these garden dragons in my garden magic in the future. Because do you see him? Look at that face. Look at how cute. Look at how special he is. He's so special. He's just a little boy. Look at his little snoot. His little snoot. Oh my god. Why are you so cute? Little thing. He's just a little leaf. Okay, I need to calm down. Too much hype for the spinach dragon. Oh my gosh. The rest of them are feeling a little sad. They need hype the chat for dragons. I'm literally grabbing random ones. This one. Oh my gosh, look, he has the beak of a kiwi. This is so good. This is the kiwi dragon. Okay, kiwi dragon. Literally, Birdle. Oh, this is adorable. And look, do you guys know the kiwi bird? The kiwi bird has that beak. Oh my gosh. Do you know I'm Dragon Feather? Do you know my name is Dragon Feather? Do you know I like dragon birds? Do you know that there's a dragon bird that exists called the nightjar? I think it might be who I am on the inside. Anyway, if I was a Theron, that would be my Theron type. But this one has a kiwi beak. It is literally Dragon Feather. Does he have feathers? He does not have feathers, I regret to inform you, but he does have a beak. So he's Dragon Burb, okay? Love him, love to see it. Okay, next. Okay, we have little turnip dragon, okay? He likes to turn up from time to time. Do you understand me? Vulnerability is Azura's Tatsuya, Phasey. If you know, you know. Jack and the Beanstalk. What's up, Azura? Dude, so many what's ups. We're doing dragon, that's what's up. Resilience turnip dragon. Yeah. Turnip, that's what's up. Turn up. Dude, his little face is so cute. Oh my goodness. You know who he looks like? He looks like that one dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. The one that Astrid flew in the first movie. The like spiky one. Forget what it's called. Oracle or tarot cards. These ones, I don't even know what to say. They're technically like oracle cards, but they're like field cards. The best way I can describe it is like the cards are organized like an encyclopedia of like dragon garden, literally like fruit dragons, root dragons, like gooseberry dragons, like so many dragons. But the like book of information like is organized like you were observing an actual creature. It's like, oh, the appearance of the dragon, the habitat, the behavior or whatever, and then it has like a mystical meaning, which is like the oracle part of it. Really fun. Love his skin texture. Yeah, he's really cute. Let's take another look at Gooseberry. He's very cute. I love him. He looks a little silly, but I kind of love him for that. Stealth. Yeah, that's a little stealthy dude. A little stealthy dragon. Yeah. What are you doing? Rah. Can you tell I'm bored? I told you in the title, I'm bored. You're going to see a really weird, different experience today. Eggplant dragon. This one is kind of funny if you like eggplants. I said this video is not made for kids. Anyway, fun. I'm gonna move on. This card is amazing. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Then we have this one, Garlic Dragon. We love the Garlic Dragon. Okay. YouTube gods remember. Yes, you're correct. Sorry, Faithy. Sorry, Faithy. Garlic Dragon. Boundaries. That's hilarious, Faisy. I cannot make this up. I literally, like, you have to understand, the dragon pile of cards is a mess. I'm not, like, just taking anything. I'm just taking random cards. After you made your YouTube gods comment, we had boundaries. Yes, you're right. Garlic Dragon is here to remind us on the live we need boundaries. Okay, we need boundaries. All right, here we go. He's looking a little layered. Yeah, he's super cute, though. I love these guys. This one's my favorite, though, because, excuse me, a tea dragon? Like, excuse me? He's so cute. Relax, honestly, yeah. Just relax, guys. I love how it has a bee, too. That's super fun. And then we have, oh my gosh, I love this one. I'm Irish, so I'm, like, super into this one. Look at the Celtic knots on his wing. Relax. Relax. This aquamarine is a little precarious with the cards. A little rainbow, little ladybugs, luck. Ugh, so cute. These are all just so well made. Mystery, yes, yes, okay. This might just be the best deck of cards ever created, okay? Just honestly, like, look at this. Prosperity, cranberry dragon. Look at him, he is a raptor, bro. This guy can go up against Blue from Jurassic Park. If you know, you know. Like, look at him. If he would stay card. Look at him. That guy's scary, bro. I do not want to come into contact with that guy. Scary. Let's see. This one, Corn Dragon. Hell yeah, he's amazing. Leave a like on the live for corny jokes. I'm so sorry. I told you I was bored, guys. I told you. This one is Friends. We're friends. Good to know. We also have Tomato Dragon. Look at him. He's so small. It's very polite. Little tomato tail. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. He is Shine for shining. He's so cute. Such a cute little dragon. I love tomatoes. My boyfriend does not like tomatoes. We have Coconut Dragon Multitask. He looks like super feathered. I love this one. This one's so good. The moth on the card, super cool. But look at him. He's like a little kitten almost. So adorable. Love him. Hype for Coconut Dragon. Okay. And then we have Onion Dragon. Love the Onion Dragon too. Look at his little face. Oh my gosh. He is Release. Yeah, that's a good one for him. Whoa, his wings look super muscular. That's crazy. And then we have, ooh, I think this is going to be a really, really favorite one. The Coffee Dragon. Energy. That makes sense. I love honeybees. Look like onks. Ooh, yeah, you're right about that. Potato Dragon. This one's another one of my favorites. Look at his tail. That's so accurate. Support. Love him. We love him. We stand a little potato. And then we have Apple Dragon. He's so cute. Health. Yeah, that makes sense. So pretty. Ooh, with the yellow ladybug. That's really cute. And then we have Carrot Dragon. I really care about this guy. He's really cute. Observe. Yeah. It's because he carrots to pay attention. Okay, I'm going to stop with these jokes. Sorry, guys. The Blackberry Dragon timing, he looks really cool. I love this concept of like fruit dragons and root dragons and literal radish dragons growth. That's so cool. He looks so cute. His little whiskers. It's so funny. If you had to pick only one, who would you choose? Out of the dragons? This one. Watermelon. Free Palestine. Yeah, Watermelon Dragon goes hard. Okay, anyway, we also have this one. We have this one. Oh, wait, go back. We have this one. Squash Dragon. Opinions. Yeah. Those are my opinions for you. Yeah, good opinions, though. Cantaloupe Dragon. Realign. I look at his little tummy. He's so full. He's so, like, chonky, this one. I love him. With little bees. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. And then we have a Zucchini Dragon. He's so funny looking. I love him. Diversify. So cute. Just love them. They're all so cute. Let's see. We have Avocado Dragon. This one. All of the Cali girls with their avocado toast must have patience when they make it, because you have to open those cados. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? No, I'm always kidding and never kidding at the same time. Asparagus Dragon, consistent. This guy's cute. Look at his little face. So fun. I'm so obsessed. And then we have Cherry Dragon. Oh my gosh. This one reminds me of that one song, if you're old enough to know. It's called Big Black Horse and a Cherry Tree. Oh, woohoo. I love that song. It's such a good song. Lemon Lime Dragon. Okay, you guys, this one has my whole heart. Look at him. Oh my gosh. I can't breathe. The Lemon Lime Dragon is just too cute. Okay. This one, Grape Jelly Dragon. Childlike. He's so cute. So cute. I'm just obsessed, and the butterfly is really pretty. Then we have blueberry dragon. Oh my gosh. Not a thought behind those blueberry eyes. He looks like a little chameleon. Isn't he so special with those little cat paws? Like, what are you doing? Goals. Yeah. He is goals. If you ever needed to know what I look like as a dragon named Azura Dragonfeather, this is me. I am in a human body, but I'm wearing blue mascara because this is me on the inside, okay? You heard it here, folks. We are the same, okay? The resemblance is uncanny, okay? It's uncanny. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Thank you. We also have Broccoli Dragon Place. Broccoli Dragon, oh my gosh. I also am obsessed with Broccoli Dragon, so cute. And this one's the one on the cover, the Strawberry Dragon. Celebration, yeah, amazing. We're almost done. We're almost done with the dragons. Before we chat a little bit more, we have Orange Dragon Rewards. He's super cute. He's giving Gecko a little bit. I love that for him. And then we also have the Peach Dragon from today's reading. Vulnerability, super cute. And then we have, what is this guy? This guy is Honeydew Dragon Gratitude, so cute. This is the cousin to the watermelon dragon, okay? Also, we got a little bee dude. We love them. And then we have the pea pod dragon. I also really love this one. A little snail. We love the snail. Organized. Yeah. Super. Yeah, you got to compartmentalize with your peas. He also looks like a peacock. I think that is intentional. Pretty sure that's intentional. Okay. And then we also have the starfruit dragon. Moderation. He is adorable. We love him. Look at him with the little moon. This couldn't get any better. Like, this deck is just too good. The mushroom dragon, illusion, yes. He literally looks like he's giving raptor. Dude, I'm obsessed with him. I'm losing my mind. This whole deck is so pretty. And then we have pineapple dragon, hospitality. Look at him. Look at that little dude. Are you kidding me? I can't breathe. These are so cute. This is another really good one. Pepper dragon, versatile. Look at his little pepper heads. Mushroom dragon is majestic. Yes, it is. But the pepper dragon, Hydra, excuse me, too good. And then we have this one, artichoke dragon, guarded. Yeah, hell yeah. Like armadillo, basically. That's amazing. Amazing. And then we have what? Raspberry dragon, kindness. Amazing, amazing. Then banana dragon. Are you kidding me? Gather, amazing. Look at the tail. And then the iguana inspiration, yes. The banana peel wings, exquisite. It's just too good. And then this one, the celery dragon renewal, look at him. Look at him. I'm passing away. I can't breathe. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by all the creative. So creative. This deck is so good. Okay, I'm fine. But seriously, the fact that the watermelon dragon is success. Subscribe. Please get this deck, Field Guide to Garden Dragons. I love it so much, and you should too. The marijuana dragon. We need one of those. Absolutely, we need one of those. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live of me being bored. I probably should go get ready for bed and make some dinner, but I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. But until next time, stay geeky cheeky and freaky, little hatchlings. Subscribe for watermelon dragons and donate to the GoFundMe on my channel page. Okay, yes, thank you, bye. Blessed be and bye.